are live. Hey there, guys. It's Metro. And we are back after a whirlwind first day, man. I'm telling you, that was a pretty nuts Tuesday, man. The raid went better than expected. 5-mans went better than expected. Everything went really well yesterday. So I'm having a lot of fun right now in Season 3. Oh, Paul. Goddamn, man. First as well. What's up, man? How you been? Having a lot of fun in Season 3 and looking to have even more fun today. So let's go ahead and report these morons. Another one. Okay. There's no actual 15 keys posted, though. It's going to be tough. I have an 18, and I really want to do it, but there's not a lot of keys out there. Not a lot of good players, I think. That's the problem. Hey, Alex. What's up? Good, man. How you been? Been going through a lot of bad lately. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. How far did you get in the raid? We cleared all of normal, which is pretty rare, and we actually got a first boss on Heroic down as well. So yeah, we made some big plays last night, man. Hey, Rosak, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Sign up for Underrot. Underrot's a good one. I always like it. Oh yeah. So yeah, that was a nice day yesterday, man. Nice 12 or so hours. Today's gonna be a little bit interesting though. We gotta unfortunately we gotta make time for the dailies. Don't have a lot of time after raid, so I gotta get most of the stuff done before a raid. I mean, the old lady split after 12 years, but oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Either way, nice. We killed the first 3 in Heroic. No normal yet. Nice. Underrot is so trolled. There was a void emissary at the start. Oh, really? Awesome. I can't wait, man. I'm having so much fun with this fucking... Oh, this is that guy from yesterday. He's going to need a summon again, I'm sure. Anyway, yeah, we played with these guys yesterday. Luix and Sotapa. They're both good DPS. But, yeah, the Death Knight just sat in Agitar the whole time waiting for a summon. Anyway, I did 11 Underrot earlier. I think we died like 20 times at the start. Oh, really? Why? We was not ready for that. How, like, where is it? It's like literally the first thing you're gonna pull, or how is everyone in chat doing today? I mean, so far, I'm doing great, but we'll see. You know, 12 hours from now, we'll see. We could take a big swing, though. Don't worry, it could happen. At the first maggot. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't download. I didn't update the add-on today. I don't know what they're showing on Raider.io's add-on now, though. It's probably not anything that we need to see. Get any good drops last night? I got one upgrade, and there it is right there. Haste versus boots, best in slot, seemingly, unless there's other haste versus boots somewhere. But yeah, those are really good. 435, very good piece. Sadly though, I upgraded the boots that have extra crit on them, so I don't know. I didn't do very much damage last night, to be fair. So I don't feel like these boots are very good for DPS or for non-DPS. Maybe they're good for like Pally, Holy Pally as well or something. But for Blood DK, I don't feel like I crit a lot. But unfortunately, got a job I gotta go bid. I'll see you around, Metro. All right, Paul. Good to see you. Hope everything's all right, man. All right, so let's. What do I need to do? I'm gonna do something. Oh yeah, Raider.io. I want to open Raider.io and see. Hey Cody, what's up, buddy? Good morning, Metro. How you doing? Also, who do you got taking the West? Oh, in the NBA. I don't know, man. I'm excited to see both the Clippers and the Lakers battle each other next year. I really hope that I don't know. As much as I'm not a huge fan of LeBron, I do hope he has one more, like, you know, last hurrah kind of year. So we'll see what happens. You probably crit about 15% of the time. Oh yeah. The boots is insane for Desperate. Yeah, it's like any damage dealer that actually cares about crit, they're probably unbelievable best in slot. But I didn't feel like I was doing very... Like, I figured I'd do a lot more damage with something like that, you know? But, yeah. The bots. Now, bots are illegal, so be careful. Nice, I got 3 drops from Heroic, 1 Azurite piece. Oh, yeah? That's cool. Yeah, we only killed the 1 Heroic boss, but tonight we'll kill a lot more, obviously, so... How long did you raid? Did you actually wipe a lot then? If you only killed 3 bosses, or was it a short raid? All right, let's see. Raider IO. Log in. Of course, for some reason I never stay logged into this goddamn website. I have no idea why. Let's see what it's saying about my Death Knight here. So on the website, it shows, okay, it shows season 2 score, and then it shows season 3 score separate, so that's good. So far, I have 284 score, which is not great, but we haven't upgraded any keys yet, obviously. So, how'd your raid go yesterday? Well, it's there. You can watch it. Hopefully, you guys saw it on the VOD there. But yeah, it went excellent. Honestly, that was the best first night we've had ever. I think probably the best first night ever. I'd say it went so much better than expected, and I think this is also because it's one of the first nights ever where we weren't carrying people. This is literally, we carried nobody. Every single person in the raid was actually people that were supposed to be there. Even Jesse didn't show up, which can't say I'm disappointed with, honestly. But yeah, it's like if you go back and look at the BOD VOD, there's about 7 people in that raid who do not raid. And that obviously slows things down. 2.5 hours, and the first boss we wiped a few times, but others went down pretty quick. Gotcha. Yeah, the first boss we wiped about 4 times that as well last night. It's more complicated than it is on normal, that's for sure. Thought about that after we finished last night, about not carrying people, yeah. Yeah, made a big difference, obviously. Usually you think like, normal, it's not that big of a deal, but when like you don't have like 4 or 5 people doing like very low DPS, then the bosses just die so quick. I mean, there's no way we could have killed Ashara with multiple carries, because that fight was 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Whew. And we had a lot of deaths. So, yeah, I can't imagine. That was an insane encounter. Just the lore that was unfolding as we were fighting the boss. Insane encounter. I couldn't fucking believe it. I had to mute it. I had to mute the goddamn game, even though I was streaming, because it was so distracting to listen to them talk about all this heavy, heavy lore shit. I was like, I have to focus on the raid. I can't listen to this. Unbelievable. Anyway, so I am looking to get to 57. 57 is a new hard thing. I don't think that's gonna happen before raid, but I gotta find a way to do that. Which fight was your favorite? I think Ajara, to be fair. That fight was spectacular. I think that's the best fight ever in the game, honestly. The mechanics of it were nuts. The lore was nuts. The setting was nuts. Tanking it felt really interesting. Like, oh, it was just great. It was really good. I didn't really dislike any of the fights yet. I mean, we've only done them once, and it was on normal. I'm sure on Mythic I'll feel differently, but anyway, we gotta switch shit. Let's see. We're gonna go with, I think we're gonna, we might stick with Aegis. I really gotta get rank 3 Aegis. Rank 3 Aegis is gonna be really good for 5-mans. I think I'm gonna take Aegis rank 3, and since there's magic in here, a lot of magic, I'm gonna take Crucible, or I mean Nullification Dynamo. That's what I have here. All right, so I think we'll stick with these 2, since there's a lot of magic in here. Let's eat up. To be fair, a few of the fights, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Yeah, I mean, I didn't, like I said, the fights are complicated. Like I was saying on stream yesterday. Fights are complicated in there, so I knew we were going to have some trouble with the explanations. But to be fair, they were really handled well by even people who didn't know them. Expressive face as thumbnail, what do you mean? Talents? Oh, fuck, I didn't change my talents either. What do I have? I don't have Bone Storm. No, I have Bone Storm. I just have Blood Drinker instead, which not ideal, but it is tyrannical, so whatever. Okay, here we go.
Who knows what lurks in these caves?
Beware.
Yeah, dying plenty quick, to be fair. We'll kill it, no problem here. Perfect. Easy money. And we kill this thing nice and quick. But that's not what we want to do. We don't want to have to bolster that thing at the end of the previous lifespan. Oh well. There's an enchanted emissary over there. So anyway, 3.1% already. So yeah, I guess that definitely means the emissaries give count, right? Like, they have to. There's no way we would have gotten 3% from just that maggot. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax. Careful there with that knockback, whoever just did that. I almost just pulled another pack. Like the ones with the portals. The portals. Oh, you're talking about the Zakul. Yeah, that fight's insane. I mean, that's a fight that we could have explained for probably like 30 minutes. But I hope that people had at least understood the basics. Like, basically, phase 1 is nothing. Phase 2 is a mechanic that happens in phase 4. And phase 3 is a mechanic that happens in phase 4. So I was trying to just, you know, describe things based on the mechanics that came out throughout the encounter. But the druids are so... Yeah, we have, at one point, 4 bombkins all top on the charts. It's hilarious. Oh, God, are you serious? Anyway, yeah, that's really funny. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it's really nice to see She-Druid doing so well, too. Like, it's just, yeah. Somehow we ended up with, like, 4 bombkins, and they're actually all really good. So, it's really nice to see. How's Beguiling? Oh, I love it. I love it. I mean, just rewind. Oh, you're going to see it again here. Look at this. This is insane, to be honest. Alright, so we got to do this shit again. I don't know what the play is here. She did really well for the first time in there. Yeah, no doubt. Just wait till it pats away. Wow, this is taking a long time though, huh? Okay, let's go. Pretty much the only play there, and now we're gonna have to wait again for the patrol. We probably could have killed it, but it would have been real messy.
Beware.
So that's just some bad luck there, really. Hey, Krillin Time, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? What are you up to? This pack really sucks with bolstering, though. We're gonna have to make sure we kill this this mask first, I think. Honestly, I've had more trouble bolstering than I have with anything else. And then reaping after this, right? Okay. We got to be ready for that too, obviously. Well, we do have Bone Storm for it, so it won't be too bad. We can actually stun this mob, but I've used stun on the previous pack, kind of like an idiot, huh? Oh, it's Trent's. I was wondering why all the mobs were running around like that. Okay, that's good enough. Don't let that cast again. Jeez. Right. Okay, so this boss has been nerfed pretty much. You know me, work and lurk. That's funny. Work and lurk. That's a good way to look at it. Anyway, so yeah, this first boss has been nerfed apparently, so that's nice. We're not gonna get the pot here though, sadly. Took a little bit, either killed it too fast or too slow. I can't decide which. 5, Actually, no, we will
4,
by the time we get down
3,
here.
2, 1.
Time for a sacrifice.
Okay, open with that. We did not lust. Wishing I was playing WoW, yeah. Living the dream. So one you burst down, pop a defensive CD if needed. One you ignore, and the other ones you just push away. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about the actual emissaries. Yeah, basically. I mean, you know, the Shadow Emissary has been nerfed now since the PTR, so you're meant to line of sight it, but as long as you have good single target DPS, you'll be able to kill it before it kills you. The problem is sometimes it's in packs, right? Like, so originally they all seemed like they were going to be in packs, but here the first two were pretty much, well, it was near that maggot, but The second one was not in a pack, you know what I mean? So you have to be ready for that. Like, if they're not in packs, they're pretty easy to kill. But if they're in packs, yeah, you're going to have to be very careful, obviously, because it really complicates things. Okay, so let's see. We're swerving this guy. We're going this way. Evening. Hey, Theodorus. What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? But yeah, I mean, the one that you're meant to CC as well, the only reason you would CC it is because it's surrounding dangerous mobs, like mobs that you need to interrupt. So, like, if it was in this pack, you'd have to CC it, right? There's no way you could fight this pack without any stuns or CCs or interrupts or anything, you know? But, like, if it was in a pack with, like, mostly melee things, you don't need to do it. You just kill it, you know what I mean? And then the knockback one is the easiest one to deal with for sure. That's literally just have your damage, like your healer do some damage to it, and that'll be it. Not much work and stuff, I see. The CC only lasts for 8 seconds. Right, you need multiple people to try to CC it if you're gonna do that. But either way, I mean, it's a item. Like most packs, you're all right. Like it's not that big a deal. The ones I've seen anyway so far are pretty not too bad. Sorry for being weird yesterday. It's all good. But yeah, I mean, I think we've had more problems with bolstering than we've had with actual emissaries. At least as many, right? We're used to it, yeah. Yes, we are. That's for sure. There is one of the packs before the third boss can be tricky. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. You actually stun that thing. Once it's like knocked back sufficiently, you don't need to fuck with it anymore. The two casters before the third boss have CC immunity emissary, but even that we could Zerg down before it got too bad. Gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't decided what we'll do there then. It's interesting. It's a good question. I'm not sure. Is there any in this room? There's a what's that? A CC emissary in there? Okay, so that'll be interesting. Try to go small here because we don't want to fuck around with bolstering, obviously.
Beware.
Shadow locked. That's the thing that really sucks about taking this talent. It's good single target DPS, but it's hard to use on a lot of types of mobs. Anyway, can the druid root it before or not needed really? Yeah, druid, I mean, there's lots of different ways to CC it for sure, but we don't actually have any of them in this group. I actually guess Demon Hunter could do it, right? Okay, so it didn't actually aggro when I pulled that. That's nice. Hello, hey Jimmy, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Big Jim. Alright, let's go right for now. Get that thing later. Three at a time. That seems like the right idea with reaping or bolstering. I mean. That blue beam, it's pretty cool as a Demon Hunter, it looks like, huh? It's like eye beam, but blue. Focused Azurite beam. Yeah, look at that. It does a lot of damage. What is that from? That's from Mechagon, right? Is that the one from Mechagon? Oh, no. Everybody has Visions of Perfection from Mechagon. I don't know what that's from. Unlucker.
Beware.
End of Mythic Dungeons. So have they been scaled up already? Oh yeah, the difficulty? Yeah, definitely. It's a lot harder.
Beware.
Mythic Plus, I mean? Yeah, you're talking, okay, that's That's the one that I would got Focus Life Anima from, but they get the beam. That makes sense. Looks like a Mythic Plus ability, that's for sure. I'm really loving this season though so far, man. I swear to God, I'm having so much fun. It's kind of crazy. Like I don't know. I've always enjoyed WoW, but the last 3 weeks of this game have been so fun. Like I can't get over it. I don't have enough time to do everything I want to do, which has always kind of been the case. But there's so many things I want to do now. Like I could easily spend like 5 hours just in Nazjatar a day, but. Found out I need to farm to buy rank 1 of the Honored Mecha Essence, because like a dummy, I built that mount. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, you need to use materials from out there to even buy the Essence. The new potions. I mean, there's just so many nice things this patch. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, how's the new affix? I love it. I really do. I think it's really interesting. It changes. It makes you have to really think about what you're doing in some of these pulls. Anyway, does the Mecha Essence still work in Mythic Plus? The Mecha Essence, what do you mean? All essences work in all content, but I'm not sure why you would ask that. Blood Drinker by mistake? Yeah, basically. It didn't take it on purpose, but it's fine for Tyrannical Week, frankly. It's not a problem. It's not like it's teaming fortified or something. Okay, so this mob does exclusively frost damage, but didn't realize Trents were gonna go out. It's stupid. I see her back to your old Mog. Yeah, it was a nice little break from it, but time to go back to the old one. Morning Metro, how are you? Seems like an easy run today. Hey Jeff, what's up? I wouldn't say easy, but we've got to upgrade a Kia, which is definitely worrying, but we'll hopefully break that today. Did see someone to shoot the big dino pack in AD with it. It was bugged. Was bugged at least. I see.
5, 4.
Okay, so did we not lust on the first boss? Is that why we have lust up right now?
1.
I guess not. It just took us a while because we had a lot of trash to clear. I don't actually have AMS up. Huh. Not ideal, but it's only an 11, so this is not a very dangerous key. Does almost nothing. Barely does like 40%. Oh, now this guy's unholy. He was Frost yesterday, I just realized. Hey, yo, Metro, tried my first 10 today, and it was brutal. Oh, really? Brutal? Keys are not very hard right now. It's just hard to upgrade them because people aren't maximizing their time here. I did a Motherload 10 this morning and missed timer by about 45 minutes. Not too far off, but it was mostly because of busting. Busting? You mean bolstering. Yeah, we had a lot of problems with bolstering, frankly. Like, more problems with bolstering than anything else, really. Wait, are these guys 2K score? Druid's 2K. This guy's better than 2K, 2.3K, the healer. This guy's 2.1K, and this guy's 1800. So, yeah, they're all more than qualified for keys that would be considered this difficult. That first boss of Underrot is a joke now. Yeah, it's really easy, isn't it? I don't think any cast got off, frankly, but it was. Yeah, it's always been easy to interrupt anyway. So. Okay. Well, we could. Oh, interesting. We could still mind control here. That one's getting off, looks like. Nope. Okay, good. Alright, yeah, we're crushing this shit. Our damage is huge. Big dick DPS, as they say. Anyway, I bet you can get eye level 435 in about 2 to 3 weeks. So, wait, 435? That's, I don't know about that, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll get some good gear next week, hopefully. They must be humbled doing 11s, yeah, no doubt. They're not, although they are doing very good damage, they're not doing like fucking 500k AoE and calling that good. Bragging about that, etc. Open with the stun here so we don't have any baited interrupts missed. I'm not going to interrupt on this pack. Just let others deal with it. JK. Anyway, watched a lot of your videos and got to say great job. Nice to see up-to-date content, played smooth, and good commentary. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, so there's a CC emissary there. I don't think we really need to bother with it, though. The weekly conquest chest gives 415 gear. The weekly conquest chest. Yeah, it didn't do that for me, so I don't know. Anyway, what does overall damage look like now without reaping? It's been about like 10 to 15k lower. But, you know, I don't know. We'll see after this. These guys are doing actually really good damage, so we'll see after this. Well, that's unfortunate. We fucked up our interrupts pretty severely there. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Okay, we fucked it up again. Just kill the mob. Okay, we did it. Alright. Anyway, I was thinking with the new gear and essences, you may not see overall drop off too much. Yeah, eventually it'll catch back up, but it's obviously gonna be lower just because there's less stuff to damage. Way less stuff to damage, you know?
Beware.
What the hell's going on here? People dying to this shit, even without the CC emissary complicating it. Alex did 21k in a tall yesterday, if that says anything. Gotcha. Do you think the Mythic Plus will still be melee dominant? I would say it's going to be the opposite now. I think ranged are going to dominate. Especially like ranged with CCs like Hunter and Mage. These things are going to get a lot more value this this patch, this season.
What manner of creature
Alright,
is
we are like
this?
way over count as well
You
though.
must not be
Emissaries
allowed
really
to reach
affect
the
how count
surface.
goes, huh?
Destroy it
We have too
now.
much count now. It's weird how we haven't seen a single rogue.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But we're actually making pretty good time, right? I mean, this isn't far away from where we would want to be for this. The bosses are the hard part. They're going to be the long part of this dungeon, but...
Beware.
I wonder if they fix this mob gets stuck and then you can't move him thing. It's fortified? Oh, you're right, my bad. It's fortified. Alright, so yeah, we should be in good shape then. Although we're going to be over count, so that doesn't help, but... Alright, we'll have to clear a couple of these probably. Couple bad positions.
Beware.
Got him. Got him with AMS too, so we don't even get stacks. Pretty nice. Anyway, I'm happy I don't tank this season. So many routes to remember. Yeah, that's quite why I like it, to be fair, because you don't have to remember them. You're gonna have to act on the fly 90% of the time. It's nice also to not worry about skipping the last reap wave. Yeah, to not have to be fiddling with fucking count and feeling like you fucked up when you accidentally have that last reap wave. Although, I mean, that was a nice little piece of strategy, but still. Yeah, boss obviously dying quick. Of course, it's not tyrannical. It's funny.
Beware.
Alright. And that's that. Let's move on.
Everything decay.
I have never seen this form of corruption.
What just happened?
before.
Oh, I thought that aggroed.
If this spreads to the surface, we will not
So there's an
be
emissary
able
there,
to
but
contain
you're
it.
never gonna pull that thing anyway, right? So.
Beware.
People keep dying at that that totem. That's funny. Huh. Well, this is interesting. There's an emissary just sat there as well, yeah. We can skip this pack still, is that right? Or did they change it? Probably skip that too, right? We aggroed the pack, so that's GG. I actually like the fact that Reaper's gone. Makes doing dungeons, I feel, a bit more cleaner. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Anyway, wait. Why would the priest say die? I think he was out of combat at the time, but then more people got in combat, so it didn't work. Yeah, I don't know. Rogue is really becomes even better this season with Shroud, honestly. We're going to be so overcount. Where did he res me? Over here. Invispot? How? Anyway, so weird watching you struggle on an 11. We're not struggling, but yeah. Anyway, that's debatable. Blizz intentionally put void emissaries and common skip points. I mean, I know that, but I'm just saying we're so overcount. Anyway, Worms put him in combat. Yeah, I see. This is just a mess. Really need rogues, man. I don't know why they go without skips. Just wasting time with trying to skip all this shit without a rogue. It's so pointless. Anyway, you could have already been on the final boss if you had killed the stuff. Yep, I agree. You can just run between the big mob and the worm. No, it would have aggroed the emissary. Don't need rogue. Walk right around the dude. You can't, not with the emissary there. One of them is going to leave. I'm going to call it now. I'm sure they won't. But Blizzard has to hold our hand and tell us how to have fun. Oh, yeah. What does that have to do with anything? Who cares if you're overcount by like 4 to 5%? It won't matter. I mean, it's not a good idea to kill stuff you don't need to kill one way or the other, right? That 4 to 5% is from the emissaries? Oh, it definitely is, yeah. For sure. I like how the dungeon, not necessarily true, you're getting count from emissaries, huh? It is definitely true. It's a fact. Killing things that don't give count is a waste of time. Anyway, I like how the dungeons aren't cookie cutter now. It brings the fun back. Yeah, I definitely agree. That's my favorite thing about these emissaries is that they're in like kind of awkward and crazy places at times. You guys can still make it. We can, but I don't know how this demon hunter is going to get here. He's going to have to die again. I don't know why he would release. But yeah, this boss should only take about 2-3 minutes on fortified, so.
Beware.
Oh, Demon Hunter released. Yeah, I don't know how he's gonna get here.
Beware.
Oh, he could just like. He can just like get ported down here once we start. I think is what he'll probably do. As soon as this gate opens, he can just run through it and nothing will follow him.
Beware.
Ah, no! Oh, thank God. Thought he was facing the other way. That would have been ripped.
Virulent specimen detected. Containment.
But yeah, we should blow the doors off this with lust. It's gonna die so quick as long as this demon hunter's down here. Okay, anyway, so the tropical disturbance that is forming in the Gulf is expected to become a hurricane, but will most likely impact Louisiana and not Texas. Hear that, Tokes? You're all set. Guy does so much single target, though. What the fuck?
Beware.
Pretty nuts.
Sanitize. Purge protocols engaged. Beware.
That's the second fucking transition thing already, so pretty good. We're crushing this boss. Definitely gonna upgrade this. Thank Jeebus, dude. We've been getting nailed a lot. We could use an off season. Oh yeah. What I meant by not necessarily true. Hold on, let's just finish this.
Beware.
I meant you have to kill the same mob packs no matter what in certain dungeons. So if you add count from emissaries, you will naturally go over. This doesn't really matter. It's still a fact that if we can skip things that don't give count, we should absolutely be doing that.
Beware. Engaged.
Yeah, that's it. Fight over. Cool. Still managed to pull this off somehow, which is kind of crazy. Anyway, Titan Forge Spore. I wouldn't mind that at all, yeah. Unholy has one of the best single target bursts with army up. It seems like it, yeah. It's an 8-minute CD. Gotcha. 415 belt. I don't really need 415, so they'd have to Titan Forge and shit. Oh, these guys are getting their off-spec ones now. Yeah, I should change back to Frost, huh? Forgot about that. Okay, well, whatever. For as awkward as it was still a very good group. Right now, it's simply called Potential Tropical Cyclone number 2. Damn. So it's a disturbance. Doesn't even look organized and everything. Yeah, it's probably an alliance raid, so it's not very organized. That's how it goes,
It
right?
is time for
All right, well, we
the
upgraded a key at
test
least, even though it was an
test them
absolute
so
mess.
they can
But
begin working towards their destiny. Encourage them to return to the Hall of Casts.
I should have just stayed with them because I'm sure they were going to do the 12. Oh, wait, what is that? What the fuck? Hold on a second. I gotta upload this picture. This is funny. Watch some of the VOD of the EU unfriendly raid stream. I'm glad that you did. How did you enjoy it? Have you done the raid yourself yet? Saw a lot of your viewers in the raid. Oh yeah, yeah. It's just like 7 or 8 people in the guild now that have come from the stream directly. I mean, there used to be more, but they keep quitting. So yeah. Okay, so that went fine, I suppose. Let's see if we can find something even bigger. 12. Let's do this one. 12 Sathralis. This shouldn't be hard at all. If you want my key, you need to be patient. We want the chest. KK, gotcha. Well, you're probably not gonna be I don't know how you could even say that. 1249, that's funny. But whatever. As long as they have a rogue, it should be an easy upgrade. I feel like this is the easiest dungeon without fortified or with fortified. Well, they are Quel'th. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Quel'Thalas at 1249. I mean, that's he's transferring servers. Maybe that's why he's asking for patience. Oh wow, okay, much better keys. 14 Freehold, or 12 Freehold, and 14 Atal. We'll sign up to 14 Atal. Oh, that's them again. Anyway, hey Metro, how's your day going so far? Hey Connellan, what's up, buddy? It's going good. That group already sounds like a repair bill waiting to happen. Yeah, no doubt. I'd rather do this, obviously. But I guess we'll go here. Has there been any power outages yet? Huh? Wondering that I am still stream boss. Is Bo on vacation? You did it yesterday, right? So I mean, it's not even been like. Although I guess we did stream a lot yesterday, but yeah. Oh, Alex joined too. Sweet.
You have the heir of the throne?
Hi Metro, aka Keystone God, High Lord Ahumigna. How's it going, buddy? Welcome. He always kicks me out. Oh yeah, that's true. He has historically. It's probably just a coincidence though. I don't think he ever really does it on purpose, but he likes posting those he likes posting song lyrics. It's pretty funny. Anyway, know you from Kopitar Rules. Nice. Good friend of mine. Good buddy. Did well last night. Couple easy deaths, but other than that, he was good. Just got to work on his damage now. Don't think there's been any power outages, but New Orleans has 6 inches of rain today from the system, causing some flooding. Gotcha. How was the raid last night? I missed the stream. Oh, yeah, you can check it out. It's there. But yeah, it was really good, man. It went so well. It's so much better. Ironically, usually when I stream the raid, it's a shit fest and it's like frustrating as fuck, and everybody sees how frustrating it is. But and like what I mean to say is it's usually like there's a lot of viewership, like 100 plus some people, all watching us struggle. But last night there was like 40 people and we crushed it. It was like, god damn it. The one time I streamed the raid and it's actually going perfectly and there's nobody there to watch it. Anyway, the mage is 417 with 209k health. Do all mages have really low health? Huh, I don't know about that. If If Shaketro were able to raid, we would see a truly awesome tank. Oh, yeah. I can't inspect him either. Maybe it's just something bugged. Oh, he's got Curse of Tides Decay. Maximum health reduced by 5%. That's probably why. Haven't done Mechagon or Raid yet. Waiting for a piece of shit friend to come home so we can play. I've done a few keys, though. That's all. Gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, keys are fun, too. Mechagon's cool. It's a cool dungeon. I guess I got to do it a lot, so we're going to have to... That's going to have to be every Tuesday, the first thing we do every Tuesday. Sadly, but... You can't inspect someone if you're not close to them. I see, yeah. It's happened a lot this expansion for some reason. He needs to go do that thing to remove that. All right. So from my understanding, I need to do a 1 plus 10 and otherwise no higher than a 6. You want to try to do a 15 this week, yeah. But then after that, it doesn't matter. Like, doing a 5 or doing a 10 is going to give the same gear. Is mech going to have keystones? Probably in Season 4, yeah. I have to get brave and sign up for low keys and be ready for rejection since I don't have a key. Just go get a key, dude. It's not hard. I don't know, like, you make so many excuses for yourself, man. Just go do shit, dude. This is not a fucking, like, Olympic triathlon or some shit like that. It's just a video game. Just go do things. I think Season 3 is still capped at 10. It is, but right now it's capped at 5 because the Mythic week hasn't opened yet. So the best gear you can get from 5-mans is 415 baseline. As soon as the full Season 3 opens, I'll be away on vacation. Oh, what, next week? Where are you going? I mean the weekly? Right, the weekly is always going to be capped at 10, but the gear is not what you're after. You're after the Residium and the collection thing for rank 3 essence. Spain, that's cool. How big of a trip is that? Spain's probably like the vacation spot of Europe, right? Why should I try to do 15s this week? I literally just explained it. 2 weeks in Malaga? Nice. 1 big key and farm 6s is the play. Yep, definitely. Like I said, 15, and then if you're just looking for gear, just farm the rest. But I'm looking to practice the Beguiling for sure, so I won't be doing anything other than under 10 for sure. Spain and Italy, yeah, I bet. What does the trip look like, though? Is it a long trip? Like, for example, for me to get to the closest beach, it would be about a 4-hour drive. So probably only like an hour and a half flight if we were to fly. But obviously, there's beaches where you live, right? But you're choosing to go to Spain anyway, so how far away is it? Almost timed my first Season 3 run, 13 Freehold. The Druid was having a hard time healing, then did a 12 with a Pally that was pulling 40k POW and out damaging the tank. 40k DPS? No, 40k HPS, I guess. Yeah, Pally's getting really strong this season. Pally's biggest weakness early was that they lack stats. But now with all the, you know, the changes and all the essences and all that stuff, they really, they're going to do really well, I think. Faxi, why farm 6s? Just the exact same reason we were just talking about, because you don't get any gear higher than a 6 right now. So 5s and 6. Does 5 give the same as 6? I think it does, right? But anyway, yeah, 415 is the highest you can get, so. If all you're after is gear, then do a 5s. 5 and 6, yeah. Gotcha. Small amount of 1,000,000 miles, but we'll be traveling by air, of course. Oh, no, of course not. Could you even drive from where you live to Spain? It would take an immense amount of time, right?
Some interesting weapon that may help us fight the Seth.
What's the actual emissary today? Tortolan. Is there Tortolan one in the zone? We can do that real quick. There's 0. Perfect. Yeah, it'll take forever, yeah. You can still get Titan Forges, though. Yep, that's correct. So if you're just fishing for Titan Forges, obviously you want to do the quickest, fastest keys possible. On the other hand, when we were in the USA, we were driving so much, yeah. Airlines are not cheap, so. You can drive, and it's not gonna... The thing is, like, this is the way I look at it. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I don't even know. Oh, yeah, the way I look at it is, if you're gonna drive, say like, if you have to drive like 24 hours to get somewhere, and it costs maybe $100 to do that, or you fly for 4 hours or whatever, and it costs $1,000 to do that, what's more valuable to you? An extra day on vacation, or saving money? If the answer is saving money, you probably shouldn't go on vacation. That's the way I look at it. Like, if you're like, oh no, I would rather waste 2 full days driving than spend extra money on travel, on trip, you know, on the flight. I was like, well, then stay the fuck home. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. If you're not looking to actually go to a place and enjoy your time there as much as possible, then stay the fuck home. I suppose East USA is very different from West. Yeah, West is way more, like, roads are way different out there. East is very dense, you know? Because don't forget, Eastern United States was like colonized for like 100, like maybe like 200 years before West Coast was even like owned by any white people, you know what I mean? So anyway, Yo Metro, did your key bug out from the chest? Nope. That's exactly what you're supposed to get, Sam. So do we need to do a 15 for the rank 3 essence or 10? Yep, you want to do a 15. 15 is going to be the best bang for your buck, you know? Plus you're going to get more residium. We'll have a pool close to the beach and mountains. Feels good. That's awesome. Stay home and play WoW. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not going anywhere. I got a 450. Oh, really? Nice. From what boss? My guildmate got a 450 Titan Forge yellow punch card. Wow, that's lucky. That's pretty good. I guess if you got a bunch of 450s in the punch card, it'd be worth using, right? Do you have to time the 15? No, it's the same. Doesn't matter if you time it or whatever. Just finish it. Okay. Yo, hey Stromy, what's up? I want to do 11 shrine. I'm trying to move upwards if I can. I've done a lot of 11s, so I'm trying to do like at least 13 or something higher. I'm trying to make progress here. But if there's just no keys, why is no one doing mythics? What do you mean? They are. They're just all doing small ass keys. Nobody's doing like their big keys, I guess, because they're saving them for their guild and shit. I got a 440 card from Mechagon Trash. Oh wow, from Trash, damn. So you could actually farm Trash, I guess, and get that shit, huh? I wonder if you could, if you kill the bosses, can you still farm Trash? I don't know how that works. Not been having the best luck with groups this week. Like, people forgot dungeon mechanics. Yeah, bolstering has been causing more problems for me than anything. We've had a lot of trouble with bolstering in some of these dungeons. The cards from Trash are trash. Oh, really? It was the dodge tank one. That's like the best one in the game, so I don't know. If you don't kill last boss, you could farm it. Oh, yeah. Well, we did that, so. If I had my computer, I would have a 15 on my Paladin. I would definitely do them with you. Gotcha. How about the good old days when Raid Trash had like 15-minute respawn timers? That was never the case, I don't think, but. Yeah, when it could actually respawn. It's interesting. AQ, obviously, I have very, very, very bad memories of AQ. It's brutal. Can't remember what boss it was, but one of the bosses was really close to the Trash. I think it was the trio, the bug trio. The Trash would respawn while we were fighting it. So fucking stupid. Anyway, how far you think we'll get tonight? Oh, I'm hoping to be at least on, yeah, 5 of 8 or whatever. Personal goals. I don't really have personal goals, but yeah, I'd like to see at least 4 bosses die tonight. I mean, 4 hours for 4 bosses. That sounds right? I'm sure the some of the bosses will cause some problems, but I'm hoping you get to the eel. Oh, well, I mean, we're definitely gonna get to the eel. That's next. We're at the eel already. Anyway, man, I did an Underrod 6 yesterday, and the Underrod ticks when bolstered do a stupid amount of damage. Oh yeah. Yeah, obviously you want to try avoiding mobs like that with bolstering. I kind of hated that eel. Oh yeah. I quite like the encounter, like, thematically, but it was way too easy. It's just so simple. Underwater fight, really? Yeah, I mean, there has to be one, right? The raid is underwater. There has to be at least one. Surprised there's not more than one. Ah, okay, then I hope the portal guy, yeah. That would, if we got to him, that would be a smashing success. But I'd imagine Queen's Queen's Court, that one's gonna be pretty tough on heroic. They changed it so much since its initial release. What, the underwater boss? What do you mean its initial release? The mechanics on that first boss were definitely more complicated. Oh yeah, that first boss is like 100 times more complicated than any first boss that's been in the game. Probably since Nythendra was pretty complicated, frankly, to be fair. We wiped a lot tonight. I don't think we even killed Nythendra the first week. I think we failed to kill Nythendra, yeah. Because I remember somebody like left the guild because of it. Queen's Court is pretty fun. If you did Maiden, you can do the first boss. Right, it's funny though that those are like, Maiden was the second, well, it was the third to last boss, right? So it's crazy. Wasn't initial release like yesterday, yes. When it was first released, you actually had to swim around, but the issue was no one could eat feast drinks, so they had to change it. Oh, that's still how it was last night, so. That's still how it was last night. It was a struggle, but still very fun. Nice. Yeah, I really enjoyed the raid one with the others, so. And that explains more, lol. Huh? He was talking about PTR. Oh, right. Well, either way, he's wrong. So I don't know. But yeah. I'm looking forward to doing that fight on Heroic. I don't know if it gets any harder on Heroic, but I think the answer is no. I'm pretty sure there's just no more mechanics, so there's just very little to do on that fight other than kill the pufferfish and move out of one mechanic. That's it. It's extremely basic. Probably the most... That fight really should have been the first fight, really. I had a ton of fun, though. Was definitely a nice change of pace. Battle of Zaralor was getting a little... Oh, yeah, obviously. Definitely time for a new raid, for sure. We should change our talents real quick. Where's a good place to go? Is there a hearth? There's like a hearth here, right? The feedback on Mythic Plus on WoW Reddit is crazy. What do you mean? It's on the second day. I've heard from other people that the eel should have been the first boss. Yeah, it definitely should have been. It's just got two mechanics, basically. I think the electroshocks will stun a bit more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, can we change shit here? Oops. I guess we'll use, I don't know what to use here. I guess there's a fair amount of magic damage in this dungeon. We could keep it. Anyway, I was super proud of Cop. He didn't die as much as I thought. Yeah, he did better than he has in the past, that's for sure. I like the boss order. Lets you know quickly the pace of the raid. Yeah, that's true. What I was trying to say is it's only the second day of the new season and people are being judgmental too fast. I mean, they were being judgmental before it was even out, but frankly, those people are just idiots. Like, they don't care about the longevity of Mythic Plus if the complaints they're making are genuine. Anyway. What they don't realize is that once we get 2 minor slots and 440 eye level, it will be a lot easier. I mean, obviously that's, yeah. If anybody doesn't realize that, then they need to stop talking. So, are we seriously in a group that has, yeah, I'm just leaving this group. These guys are retards. It's not worth the time. Okay, let's see what else there is here. There's only another temple, so I guess we'll sign up to that one instead. What's your favorite boss from Mechagon? As a healer, I kind of love the last boss because the amount of movement. I really enjoyed, I really enjoyed the last boss as well. People just like to rack down on this game just because it has succeeded where others have failed. Gotcha. Oh wait, I didn't change my talents. My warrior has 11 free olds. What, you DPS? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind just doing keys in general, obviously, but I'm trying to get higher here. It's just not happening. I should have stuck with those guys. I shouldn't have left that group. I'm DPS, sweet. Okay, we could do that next, I guess, if there's no keys. Every boss was fun. Cleared mech for the first time last night. Right now, it's probably my favorite dungeon ever. Yeah, every boss is very unique, that's for sure. Yeah, very unique bosses. Oh, you can't do this here? Why not? Oh my god, dude. So annoying. Alright, I'm gonna have to, like, hearth for this, I guess. Still, I'll beat these guys back, I'm sure. Gonna be hard to find high-ish pugs. Like, this week's everybody doing 6. I guess. I mean, I know multiple people who did, like, 20x last week, and I don't know where those keys are. I guess they're all saving them for their guildmates and shit. They're not, like, randomly pugging them.
Encourage them to return to the Hall of Casts.
Alright, yeah, I guess we'll just stick with this. I got 15 AD. You want to do it after raid? Nah, I won't have time after raid, sadly. But yeah. I have 18, so I wouldn't mind getting together with people who I know are good and doing that 18. It's Siege of Brella, so it's going to be really tough, but yeah, getting an 18 done obviously would be a very big thing, so we could try to get together at some point this week and do that. I'd love that. Probably saving random 20 with Beguiling, saving so pugs don't mess it up. Yeah, I guess so. It's probably the case.
Do you want something? I pray you chosen.
But as long as we finish that, then we could just keep cascading off of as long as, I hope we just, there's not really a bad dungeon besides that. Like, that's the only bad dungeon this week, right? Like, I got the one bad dungeon. Because bolstering in there is just an absolute nightmare. But there's not really another bad dungeon, I don't feel like, this week, so. Eggscape07 has subscribed. What's up, buddy? Yeah, Siege on bolstering, yeah, it's quite rough. But it's only trash, so it's like, whatever. Just take your time with it and get it done. The big thing is nobody ever attacks, like, the right target. They all just AoE. I'm excited to fly around Zandalar. Oh, yeah, you just got that unlocked yesterday, right? That's awesome. Having trouble finding good healers, too, honestly. Siege won't be bad if you're not trying to hit the timer. Right, it won't be, but it's still going to be a lot of deaths, I'm sure, just to trash. It's a timer that makes Siege hard. Yeah, I mean, bolstering in general, it's going to cause a lot of mistakes, but I just got it last night. So much better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like 30 minutes before a raid. Yeah, Gretz, man. That's awesome. But I'd say my goals this week for keys are probably just to try to get, like, you know, decent keys in each dungeon. Maybe get, like, a over 1K score this week. And then, yeah, next week, obviously, we'll start doing some pushing, hopefully. Well, no, actually, that's not true. Next week, we're going to be doing gearing. I'm going to be doing, like, probably, like, 11s. Looking for 11s probably next week. I don't know. I'm trying to get gear quick. So doing like 15s and shit would probably be better gearing, but I'm trying to get gear quick, so we'll see. Now for the grind to Exalted. Yeah, I'm not too far. I'm at 1507, 070. Getting close. Still about 1,000 ahead of Rust Bolt, no matter what, it seems. Let me know what day, and I'll take off and spam with you. It'll be all days. All 4 days that I stream next week will be that. But, oh yeah, I won't be joining Discord. Anyway, yeah, 15 is nice since there's an extra guaranteed piece. Yeah. Metro, what eye level does a 10 drop now? Right now it drops 415, but next week it'll drop 430. My Rust Bolt is 1K ahead, and I've been using a NAS contract. Really? That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just not... Are you way, like, farther than me? Oh, I've been removed. Okay, cool. Are you, like, way farther than me on rep? Mine is at 14. What is yours? I'm down to spam. I have a healer that could run with this for a bit. He's pretty good. Gotcha. Need lead tank. 700 score. Anyway, let's run my freehold. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Anyway, okay, yeah, you're way ahead then. That makes sense. So you've just been doing a lot more stuff than I have, I guess. Have you been doing the fish often? Because that's one thing I've never done. But if I did the fish every day, I would obviously be a lot farther. Resto Shaman, nice. That's why they need elite tank, because they need to be carried, yeah. No, oh, you've never done the fish, damn. Wow, that's crazy. To have 4,000 more rep than me, that's nuts. I've done the fish quite a lot. Anyway, we gotta fly all the way back now. If a Guardian Druid has Feral Affinity talented, just pressing the buttons that came with Feral Affinity will probably do more damage than Feral Spec. You think? I don't know about that, but... John Smith says he'll heal. That'd be up to Alex. I do the Chromie phase daily. Oh, I forgot to do that a couple days in a row now, didn't I? I bought the thing, I made the things, and once I used all 3, I forgot that I needed to make more, so I just completely forgot about it. Shit. I didn't do that yesterday for sure. I don't know if I did it the day before either. Yeah, it's a good call. I love engineering. With the warp now, I can just click a button and I'm in Cultiris. That's cool.
Surviving
This guy has lust, hopefully. Anyway, yeah, if it wasn't for Chromie, I wouldn't have gotten flying yesterday, yeah. That is so useful. Sure, and it's just part of the daily set. Okay, cool. I'm gonna piss real quick, I guess, then while we find this healer here. Alright, back. Alright. Alex hates you. Well, we do want to try to, you know, actually successfully do this, so. Is there much magic damage in this dungeon? I feel like the answer is definitely no. Yeah, there's definitely no. Let me switch out. I'm gonna go to, I think I'll use Sphere of Suppression for this one. And then use this as the miner. Sphere of Suppression's pretty good. It's like a nice little, especially when you're fighting a large volume. It's not, sadly. I wish it was, but maybe at rank 3 it'll be better because of the heal, but it kind of baits you into using it offensively.
Aye?
And that offense looks good on paper, but it's up only every 2 minutes. So it's not very good. There's better ones that do more all around, you know? Rank 3 looks good though, yeah. You get any progress in on Heroic Palace? Yes. We got the first boss killed. I thought Visions was going to be really good for Vengeance, but not so much. Yeah, rank 1 sucks, right? So you got to get rank 3. You can, but then, like I said, like, you then just use Vamp Blood for offense. It's like, it's just not, that's not how you should be playing the game, you know? Damn, what the fuck? You tried out the new Mythic Plus Essence. Yeah, we were literally just talking about it. Like the last thing we were talking about before you commented. What, on normal that happened? That's so silly. Imagine benching people for normal. Jesus. I mean, even when we carried Jesse and others, like, we still were able to kill shit. Hi, Metro. I tried Beguiling, and the only way we found to do the Void Emissary was to nuke him down. Yep. That's pretty much what you want to do. Oh, went straight to Heroic. Gotcha. I never really understood why people do that. Unless you're like for sure gonna clear 7 of 7 or 8 of 8 Mythic. Why go straight to Heroic? I don't get it. Normal doesn't take very long. Want to buy beef jerky? You can buy it. I'm not gonna be able to sell it to you though. Yeah, no, I mean, your guild, I understand, because, like, you don't have any reason to even do normal. You're going right to Mythic next week, right? But Stromy's guild is not that. His old guild, you know? Alright. Yep. You're definitely right, Nick. In really high keys, you're going to have to skip some of them. You're going to have to get creative with some of it, too. Alright, so I guess we can't Shroud. That's what he was
4,
saying.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm hoping so, Faxi. We had a really good night last night, so I'm hoping to carry on with that. Hey, Ben, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? So, yeah, it's right there, yeah. So we have to actually kill this shit. Interesting stuff. See, this is what I'm saying, man. This is why I quite like this fucking affix. Anyway, finally got flying yesterday. Oh, sweet, man. We weren't even a Mythic focused guild last year. Barely got AOTC before it devolved. That's what I'm saying. Like, how could you? Why would you think going into the heroic is the best chance? Especially considering like you have people like that you're talking about benching them. It's like, probably should have started on normal then, right? That's weird. The shit hit hard though. Trash gonna be real difficult. I assume we could pull the rest of this shit without having to worry, right? Anyway, they got a new raid lead, and he's trying to be super progression-oriented with people who aren't. Oh, really? Good luck to him. So I'm not really sure what the play is here. I wonder if we could sneak those mobs out. First rule of being a raid lead, listen to your team. Yeah. You can't sneak them out. You can't. If I like pull them from the right side, they're gonna aggro. I feel like I could. Anyway, go around down bottom. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. If I knew more about it, I would consider it. I don't know what's down there. It's probably dangerous. Hey Brian, what's up, buddy? The mobs aren't bad? Yeah, but I don't know. It's a bit risky. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna give this a try. I think I can get them. Yeah. So now that makes this emissary extremely easy to deal with. Bottom, is that a thing on this dungeon? Yeah, you can literally, you can go, oh, there's another emissary though. If they made that path like free, I would definitely take it. I am a raid lead and my GM's boyfriend is trying to backseat raid lead. How do I tell him to F off? It's a tough situation, to be honest. You have to talk privately, but I don't know. Metro, you haven't done? Yeah, I did it yesterday. Why? I did it on stream. Kaio Tozin, you haven't watched yesterday's stream? Question mark. Tell him that you're the leader, and that he isn't. If he wants the backseat game, then he needs to find a new guild to raid with. Damn. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that forward, but either way, yeah, you're gonna have to have a talk. Oh boy. Okay, this is gonna take a while. The line of sight right there, though. Looks easy. Okay, what's up here now? Sadly, the healing bomb causes some problems. Where's the emissary? It's still kind of just AoE and everything down instead of killing the emissary. Oh, I didn't bone storm? What? See how much frost damage? Well, I actually didn't take that much. I was gonna say, see how much frost damage we took, but it's really not that much. I haven't fought these packs in a long time. Did you guys see that brawl at Disney World? No. What happened? Did you see if you get the Residium mission from Islands? Yeah, I got it. I have it today. 4.8k. Hopefully that'll clear up tonight. Where is it? It's one of those. But anyway, yeah. I saw it. That's gonna help for sure. Nothing here, right? Okay, yeah, no emissaries here. I thought there might be one just in the center, just sat here. Just like, hey, Metro. Hey guys, fancy emissary here. Could that be so cool, actually? Didn't it say on Wowhead that there are around 2 of each emissary throughout the dungeon? Yeah, I mean, that's why I said earlier, they're wrong as fuck. Like, that is what it said during the PTR, but that's false. Like, it seems like it's based on the packs. It seems like it's based on the amount, like, so say if there's like 100 packs of trash in the dungeon, there's gonna be more emissaries than if there's 50 packs of trash, you know what I'm saying? Dude, I ran 10 free old, it was painful. Oh, really? Why? What was painful about it? Just gotta get a drink up. Alright, this is gonna be painful. Okay, we gotta wait as normal for Bone Storm here. There's one. First one, second one's coming. Let's use Icebound. Okay, there's the second one. Third. Here we go. Bone Storm. Should help out a lot. Stun the dogs. They're the only thing that are stunnable in this pack, so you might as well use it. Vamp Blood's up. A lot of damage though. Oh boy. We kite a bit. This essence helps me kite quite a bit, so that's nice. Okay, we go back in with the essence. Helps a lot. Slows their attack speed and their movement speed, provided they can be slowed. I don't know if these mobs can actually be slowed. Probably not. Hunter's killing it though, by the way. It's nice. Use that vortex. What the hell just happened there? He like gripped me. Okay. Hopefully the bosses won't be too bad. But we did finish and it was fun. Gotcha. What was painful though specifically?
Best be getting your wills in order. Beware.
Get gripped? Yeah, I will. I will get gripped, bro. Oh, the guy used drums, of course. Someday. Anyway, nobody knew the affix. Oh, I see. So it was just lack of preparation that was painful. Gotcha. Bowstring, yeah, bowstring's a pain. This dungeon's gonna suck with bowstring. Bosses are usually pretty hard in here, so as long as the bosses aren't super bad, we'll be alright. Metro, please do a video on where to fight the Void Emissaries, best cast, and what you plan on skipping.
Beware.
It's gonna change every week, man. I can't really make a video like that, sorry. I wish I could, but it's, yeah. It's gonna change every week. I'd have to make a new video every week. Kind of mean that the first week is Bolstering and Grievous. Yeah, I mean, it's not tyrannical, so Grievous isn't really that bad, but It could be a weekly series. Sadly, I wouldn't have time to do a video on 10 dungeons every single week, that's for sure.
Beware. Here's a shot across your poop deck.
So this feels like about like an 18 tyrannical. I don't know. Boss is dying pretty quick, but still kind of slow at the same time.
Here's a shot across your poop.
A lot of damage being taken, but boss's health seems low.
Beware.
Ah, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh my god. Okay.
Wow! Looks like someone still ain't got big bad fortune. Beware. Drink.
Yeah, that was almost a wipe right there. Not only a wipe, but a reset.
Be forgetting that taste. You won't soon be forgetting that taste. Beware.
Anyway, you and the healer are both doing 35k HPS. Yeah. Well, it's mostly Tyrannic, or it's mostly Grievous, right? It's causing so many problems. So this is gonna be tough, this dungeon, because the second boss is gonna be a tough one this week. So. Sphere of Suppression is your essence right now. That's correct. Yep. Ah, there's a Void Emissary. Hey there, guys. It's Void Emissary. Okay, wait for him. This sucks. I hate Grievous Week, but I need the AP. Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta get through with it for sure. Metro, do you ever use the brew on the ground during the fight? Yeah, sometimes I have in the past. Yeah, for sure. I miss WoW. Well, now's the time to return, man. Never been a better time to return to the game for sure. Oh. Okay. Did not line of sight for some reason there, I guess. WoW misses you. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, gonna push some keys with guildies. Good luck. All right, see you, man. Good luck. Wow. Okay. Dangerous mechanics, I guess. Hey there, guys, it's Void Emissary standing right in the fucking path that everybody takes. That's kind of funny. All right, let's get the rats first.
Ahoy! You lot got the look of proper cutthroats. Not like the usual scum that passes for pirates round here. If you're itching to make some mayhem, you'll need a meeting with the Council of Captains. I can help with that. But first, I got a problem. This here lock ain't cooperating with my attempts to pick it. That mangy dog's got the key, but he's a slippery one. So, you scratch
The rogue can't hunt the dog, and yeah, I'm aware. Yep.
turn the favor.
Do the emissaries see through stealth? These the void ones do, yes. That's it though. Anyway, just a tip: the rogue can pull the one which you have to knock. Hold on, die. The rogue can pull the one which you have to knock back, then vanish, and after a while it will disappear. I see. That one's like super easy. You don't need to fucking game that, honestly. Void is the only one that you can't stealth. Correct. Yep. Wait, can hunters do that with Feign Death? Yeah, maybe. Sure. You can also just die and res the one after if the group is far away. It's just such an easy thing to deal with. Why bother with all that? I don't know. I guess if you don't need count, it's... Well, no, that one doesn't even give count, right? Yeah, I don't know. Funny little thing just happened right there. People might not have noticed it. I went to grip this Padfoot who was far away, but I ended up gripping the Duelist instead by accident, and it interrupted its cast, so it was actually better. It was a better grip that I didn't notice. You see the Padfoot like shadow steps? I went to grip him, but I ended up gripping the Duelist and prevented its charge, which was actually better. Okay, so now we gotta kill this thing. It's gonna be relatively difficult. Let's see if you can line of sight here. It looks like it, yeah. Let's AMS this one though. Nice to pad on HPS charts though with this emissary, that's for sure. Anyway, yeah, at Faxi it's much less forgiving now. Oh yeah, I forgot this instance lost 3 minutes of the timer, yep. Yeah, count is kind of insane in here now. You can still complete an 8 in time even when your Demon Hunter DPS are AoEing down the elites on top of non-elites. Bolstering them bigger than Arnold Schwarzenegger, damn. Arnold's big too, that's big. That's a big guy right there. Okay, that's all we need, right? Anyway, there seems to be some void ones that don't have a line of sight near, like, temple. Yep. There's a lot of them. I hate Demon Hunter's baseline. I just do. Gotcha. Anyway, how do you handle those ones? Damage them, kill them, burn them. Skip them, or I guess as well if you can, but that one's not scalable, that's for sure. Oh, so you didn't finish it? Lots of trash ahead of us here, obviously. I just wish these dungeons, I wish there was ways to upgrade keys without actually timing them, because I love the concept here, but it's so tough to upgrade these keys. Anyway, hey, watch your YouTube video on the essences. Great video, keep them coming. Malcolm, thanks, buddy. If you have any questions, let me know. Did not catch your raid yesterday, Metro. How's it going? Yeah, it's the VODs there. You can check it out. But yeah, long story short, it went extremely well. Went way better than I would have expected it to.
Promised, here's some official Cutwater Corsair regalia. Now you look like
Okay, another Shadow Emissary here.
a pleasure doing business with you. Now, if you don't mind, take me leave before me absence is noticed.
What's the deal with doing keys this week? Won't gear upgrade past the 5, but the Titan Residium amounts will still, yeah. We've talked about this like a dozen times now, so I can't really keep going over it, but... yeah, long story short, do the highest key you can. Get a 15 or so done. And then, yeah, worry about only gear, if you were after gear only.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Metro, that passive rune refund on Lucid Dreams only works when we mirror end, so it makes it almost useless, or am I missing something? I don't know, it definitely works for all rune usage, but it's not very good. When it was runic power, I thought it was going to be really good. So that's the one thing I did misspeak about on the video, because it was runic power for a while, I'm pretty sure. I don't know when it changed, but last I used it, it was runic power, so kind of sucks now. Are you going to buy a 430? Nah, the highest one, 445.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Anyway, but you only get a 440 from weekly from a 10 after, right? So that's a reason to do a higher than a 5, yeah. You want to do a 15 this week to maximize your Residium and everything. And then gear, the highest you get is from a 5 now, so if you're after gear, just do 5s. But I am not, I'm after experience. I don't understand how it's going to renew 50% of a rune. They explained that a while back. It's not going to. It's going to alternate. Sometimes it gives none, sometimes it gives 2. Or a full one, I guess, is how it works. Yeah, sometimes it gives 0, sometimes it gives 1. Well, it said the cap is 420 end of dungeon, but have heard it's 415. Yeah, it's 415. Careful! Jesus Christ.
Lord Admirals.
I could not hear what you said there. It is 415, not 420.
What can I do for you?
I think I saw somewhere in Wowhead that the next weekly chest is giving Season 2 rewards, of course, because it is now Season 2, so. Oh, this is always stupid. We always make this mistake and then we end up aggroing this pack. I might have to save CDs just in case we do it, huh? It's probably, yeah, it's happened. Okay. That's GG, you're probably going to wipe here. Thank you, Metro. My English is good. No problem.
Run away, little girl.
We'll probably not wipe until the actual shit gets going, the bolstering.
Run away, little girl.
We can kite pretty well here.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
A lot of kite potential now with this essence, that's for sure. Anyway, how would someone know what they are getting from a chest when we haven't gotten yet? Because that's how it works. You don't need to be told, or it's just how it works, you know? There's been no evidence that it's not going to work that way, so I don't know. There's nothing really to talk about there. Anyway, man, that's a lot of stacks from bolster. It wasn't actually that many. It was only like 4,
5,
but yeah,
4,
pretty good.
3.
I thought we were wiping there, so I used a pot in combat, which was not good for this fight. is going to be a tough fight now without a pop.
Let's put your steel to the test. Run away, little girl. Run away, little girl.
Oh, good. She's getting the dot. Wow, that's really lucky. As long as somebody else doesn't get the dot, too. You said we were getting Season 2 rewards instead of Season 3. Oh, gotcha. We're getting Season 3 rewards. Sorry, I misunderstood. Season 3 rewards. It is currently Season 3. From now on, you will get Season 3 rewards. Sorry, this is very difficult. I'm trying to still read chat, but probably among the hardest keys I've done.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Guess we pot in combat. Just gotta make sure this boss dies. I did it right.
Run away, little girl. Run away, little girl.
Okay, 18 might be out of the realm of possibility here. This is this hard on tyrannical or on not tyrannical. Anyway, if you're suffering this key, imagine me with 4 noobs. I'm not suffering; it's just difficult. I have to really focus to stay alive.
Run away, little girl.
I have to play very well to not die. Uh, 59 deaths. What kilo was that? It's like an 11 or something, I think he said. Metro, I'm at 386. What's the highest mythic key I should attempt? You should try to get a 10 down every week, regardless of your gear.
Run away, little girl.
One of the best ways to gear up is do 5-mans anyway, so just keep doing keys. But frankly, 386 is like 0 effort. Just go out to Najatara and replace all those items. You should be able to get like multiple 400 pieces in Najatara in a day. The hell is that? That looks crazy, by the way, whatever that is. Was only a 10, damn it. Lack of preparation is obviously. What essence is? I'm using, I need that weak ore for that, don't I? You could kind of tell, but it would be hard to figure it out, I guess. You can see these icons here. This essence is the major. It's the Sphere of Suppression from Battlegrounds. And this essence is Aegis of the Deep, which is the defensive one from, I think that's from Najatara, yeah. There's a Void Mob at every skip in Shrine. Oh, yeah. Nice. I'm excited about that. I can't wait. I really can't. Like I said, the only thing that's going to suck is actually upgrading keys. It's going to become really difficult all of a sudden. But if there was just a way where keys didn't have to be timed to upgrade, like some kind of currency or something, I would be extremely excited for this. Let's see if we can pull this off again. Looks like we can. So that's like multiple Void Emissaries now that didn't actually need to be pulled with the pack that they're supposedly in. I hope that doesn't get nerfed because I quite like this. I quite like the idea here of isolating them like this. It's just not fun at all. I disagree entirely. I'm having a ton of fun with these emissaries. Makes the keys harder, that's for sure. But that's not a bad thing. The keys are supposed to be difficult. Obviously, if all you like doing is 200k AoE DPS on Reaping, then you're probably not going to enjoy Mythic Plus going forward. Because that was definitely the exception, not the rule. That's pot. You don't even need to line of sight this first cast. That's a mistake we're making. Like, we could kill this before the third cast even becomes a thing if we just didn't stop running out of line of sight. I can only think of a few instances where reaping was actually fun. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is just way more like something that's meant to be in dungeons. Reaping was like, oh yeah, here's a ton of mobs that people are gonna like blow all their CDs on because they're idiots. All right, anything up here? What's that? Where's that? Farther? Oh, there's one right there. Damn. That one we're probably not gonna get around. Anyway, streaming Heroic Raid tonight. You guys did really well. Nah, that's it. That's the only time I'll stream the raid, is that first day there. Is Operation Mechagon going to be a Mythic Plus option soon? No, probably not. Probably not till Season 4. See if we can somehow swing it. I doubt it. Nope. So I don't know how we're going to get by this one. Maybe we fucked up. Maybe the emissary could have gotten the painful thing. Whatever. Some placements of the Void Emissary is super awkward, but I think those are where they want to stop stealth skips. Yeah, definitely. Outrange it, then die to reset stacks. We shouldn't need to die, but yeah, obviously. Hopefully we could actually line of sight it. I'm not really sure where we're going to line of sight it. Oh, what? Well, that's awkward. Huh? It like split pulled the pack as well. What the fuck? The other shit didn't come, only this guy. That is odd. Guy's hitting extremely hard. Oh, the pet taunt, that was nice. I probably might have saved my life there, honestly. What's going on now? More shit. Okay, this is getting silly. Okay, so this one's like the hardest one in the instance then, pretty much, because doesn't seem to be a way to actually pull it without aggroing a bunch of shit. Okay, well, we can kite now at least. Anyway, you still game for the 13? Sure, we can do that after. It depends on what happened here, I guess. But yeah, we'll do it at some point. It's only 1:30. Yeah, without question, bolstering has been harder than the emissaries this week. Oh my god, and this is getting ridiculous. Why does this keep aggroing more shit? Oh wow, okay. That's interesting. Anyway, you could maybe hero here instead of boss. I don't know, man. Lusting on this kind of trash doesn't really seem like a good idea. I don't know why we're just kill the goddamn mob. Holy shit. Okay, this is still in combat with us, so yeah, we're pretty much fucked here. Is it casting still? Oh, that's not even that. That's not even the one. Let's hope we can line of sight, otherwise we're about to get one shot. Alright, we can. Pretty easily. I'm just gonna stay back, not trying to die here. Looks like this bridge is line of sight, actually. Nope. Definitely not just the bridge. Anyway, her hitbox is quite large, you think? I don't know about that part. Boy, these Void Emissaries make Freehold a bitch this week. Yeah, they're gonna make it a bitch probably every week. Okay, luckily there's no... They should have put a Void Emissary just standing over there. That would have been really funny, actually. You baited them so hard? Did I? I don't think they're watching the stream, so I don't know how I baited them, but yeah. Couple Void Emissaries over there as well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Think you can
Although you can lock skate. Oh yeah, I guess so, right? I don't know though. I think you might aggro it. I don't know. Lock's new meta, yeah.
Beware.
Just unlocked level 3 Lucid Dreams. Oh great, that's from the rep one, right? Yeah, I have I think 500 more rep to go, so I might get that today if I do the trees. I need to do the trees today.
Beware.
Sadly, we're gonna have to make some time for world content today, so I'm gonna have to end the stream a little earlier. But I need to make sure I get that done. How'd you like the new raid? Oh, it's fucking spectacular, honestly. Really, really, really good. I think I maybe liked the BOD more the first night, but this raid is extremely good too.
Beware.
The hell? What? Stop this. Jesus Christ. Alright. Anyway, those 3 dudes from the Naz map. You need 6k follower rep. Gotcha. Yeah, I know. How's Beguiling? Great. I love it.
taller men than you have opposed me, but they always came up short.
We got like stuck in these boxes somehow and he reset. I don't know. I don't know if that's a new bug or what, but...
Men, equate these scallywags with our heavy guns.
Definitely gotta avoid getting knocked back into those boxes one way or the other just to make sure.
All hands on deck.
Seemed like they did an amazing job when it came to graphics and cinematics. Yeah, I'll say that. They did a great job, both with Operation Mechagon and with the raid, making the raid and the 5-man look extremely good. Like, they look amazing. And the thing that's so nice about the raid is that there's so many crazy transitions in between bosses. Like, one, you'd, like, jump down, like, thousands of feet. Like, you go from one side of the top of the dungeon to the very bottom by jumping down constantly. Stuff like this, you know? What the fuck you doing? Anyway, yeah, and then there's one that you swim like a bunch of stuff in water, you know. Anyway, I would have been a better pick for sure. This druid, this guy's doing very good. Frankly, he's not. There's nothing indicating that he's a problem. He's doing good damage too. This is just really hard. It's a 15 after all.
Scallywags with our heavy guns. All hands on deck.
Okay. Don't know how people are dying on this fight. Did they buff this fight or something?
Scallywags with our heavy guns.
What is killing people? I don't understand. Why didn't we lust? There we go. That's funny.
Equate these scallywags with our heavy guns.
Okay, well we're acting like fucking imbeciles with these bombs for some reason.
Men, equate these scallywags with our heavy guns. All hands on deck.
I guess.
You fell
fell victim to one of the classic blunders.
I have many lucky doos you like.
You can't solo Grievous, yeah. It would have been possible, but not worth trying. Something popped off my NW? What does that mean? Oh, Netherwalk? He thought he was immune, I guess. Well, next week is going to be crazy with Tyrannical. I don't know what the affixes are around it, but these bosses are hard as shit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Think you can stand against me, swine? Allow me to educate you.
Beware.
Men, equate these scallywags with our heavy guns.
Beware.
Seems like they made... I guess it's just Grievous. I don't know. These fights are really dangerous all of a sudden, though. I wonder if they buffed the bosses kind of as well. 17 million non-tyrannical boss. Yeah, but that's pretty normal for this boss. He's always got a ton of health. Says he gets that massive buff at the end, right?
All hands on deck.
But that is a lot, even on tyrannical, so I don't know.
These scurvy dogs to bits.
Beware.
I don't know why people keep getting hit by that fire shit, though. It's doing a lot of damage. Seems like they buffed that or something, maybe.
All hands on deck. Men, equate these scallywags with our heavy guns.
There we go, much better.
With their gizzards. Men, equate these scallywags with our heavy guns. Swap the deck with their gizzards.
I thought the rotation was supposed to be bolster explosive like on PTR. I don't know. Yeah, it seems like they changed everything because this combo that we have now was not even a possible combo in Season 2. So I don't know what's happened here.
All hands on deck. Cannons! Blast these scurvy dogs to bits.
I just cannot keep Bone Shield up,
Deck
Jesus.
with their gizzards.
Sure we don't get knocked back and reset the boss again.
Men, equate these scallywags with our heavy guns.
Alright,
No one
killed it.
better touch my booty.
I don't have to pot on this side of the bridge anymore because there's no more reaping things. Imagine Tyrannical Grievous. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is kind of crazy. These bosses are gonna be hard as fuck.
Run away, little girl.
Oh, we are at the very bottom of the gearing spectrum. I mean, I'm not even really that geared, and I bet there's a lot of gear to be gained. I mean, I'm gonna gain probably 10 average item level next week. We're only 421, and everything's gonna be 430 dropping, right? So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of gear. I bet this hunter's overall damage breakdown goes Beast Cleave, then Beam Essence. Yeah. Remind me on overall. We'll take a look.
Run away, little girl.
Okay, another ridiculous emissary. Huh. It's gonna aggro the pat. Yeah, we're fucked. Oh, nice. Wait for a big death strike here. Probably survive one more. Definitely with Van Blower surviving one more. No, we died. Wow. Anyway, another 10 to 15 item levels. Oh yeah, definitely. But it's still only a 15, right? So that's what I'm saying. Wow, that's a shame. But it doesn't regen health, right? Yeah. Right, but we couldn't skip anything here, right?
Run away, little girl.
Anyway, after all this effort, I'm praying for legendary. Legendary what? What do you mean?
Run away, little girl.
Oh my god. Let me interrupt that. Anyway, 450 legendary weapon. The dungeon with Beguiling seems crazy hard, and not really. Beguiling itself is not that difficult. It's just we're having a lot of trouble with trash. Really, everything besides Beguiling has been very difficult. There's some difficult placements for these emissaries, but we've had more trouble with actual like numbers and shit on this trash and bosses than anything. Is there only void emissaries now? What? Yeah, it's actually, yeah, the other affixes have been harder. I mean, we just wiped to a boss, you know, on a fortified week, so that should tell you everything you need to know. Nothing to do with Beguiling, obviously. Yeah, I don't know if this 18 is going to be even possible. Maybe if we get a bunch of upgrades tonight, I might be able to do it, but basically getting my ass kicked here, so.
Your bets. We got a new set of competitors. Take it away, Gurthok and Woden.
Run away, little girl.
Isn't that 18 like a 22 or 23? I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I'll do the 18. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll need people with that mindset. I don't know the healer that will be coming with this, but just bring a fire mage and red pally. Yeah, it's a good one. Different coming here and not any count though. Can't be no worse than doing an 11 the first week of Mythic Plus at 340. Hopefully. I don't know, I'm really surprised at how hard these bosses are, frankly. Like, This is scary because this is a very good group, and we wiped the bosses quite a few times. Had a lot of deaths to bosses at least. And this is only 15, so I'd imagine 18, especially people seem to have a lot of trouble with that first boss in there. that might be it right there. Might not be able to get past that guy. Where is the emissary you push back to get rid of it? It's all over the place. I think there's one right here, isn't there? I know that's a CC one. There's one right there. There it is. All over the place.
To totally hurt you. He is the dynamo of defense. The sergeant of shell shock.
IMO, you shouldn't be doing an 18 undergear in the first week of the new season. That's like saying you shouldn't pick up $20 on the sidewalk, you know? Not gonna just walk by and just gonna be like, yeah, I don't need that 20 bucks. Not worth it. No, I mean it should be hard as fuck. Oh, well, I mean it is gonna be hard as fuck. So I don't know what your point is. No, just go slow without the pressure. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. But yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, the bosses in here have been. Typically, I would have agreed with you. I'm like, all right, the only challenge in there is gonna be the trash, and you just go slow in the trash, CC if you have to even. And you're not gonna have any problems. But the fact that we've had so much trouble with bosses, that place is hard bosses, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Fire is looking quite nice from what I've read and seen. Oh yeah, you and Chris have gotten together on your 0 actual evidence of fire being buffed, right? Yeah, fire got such huge buffs that nobody even knows what they are. Although to be fair, oh my god, stop this. What the fuck? Holy shit, I couldn't get out of it. It's like they buffed everything, man. Everything's just hard all of a sudden. Look at how hard I'm getting hit. Jesus Christ. Anyway, fire is doing well because the essences are fire damage. Is that it? That's funny. I wish I had a VOD for you to see. That wouldn't help me see anything. Like I said, fire's been good the whole time. So, if the essences make them slightly stronger than other classes, maybe that's good, but they're not suddenly the best damage dealer in the game out of nowhere. I don't know, I'm playing Frost, correct. All top parses are fire from the new raid, yep. Fire's been that good the whole time, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why nobody was playing it before, but fire has been that good the whole time. That's certainly a buff turtle slamming you, yeah. With the right traits and essences, it hits like crazy. Yeah, it has done the whole time. But in all honesty, Metro, I wonder if Rhett and Bombkin would be strong together for this new season. Yep, they'll be strong together no matter what. They're always very good specs. Oh my god. I don't know, maybe I'm giving this group too much credit. I feel like a lot of the deaths are just to mechanics that haven't actually changed. Like, so how does the Bresto Druid die to sharks there? That's what? I hope they didn't buff this fight. No, like I said, Bresto Druid just stood and died to sharks, so I'm not really sure how you do that as a healer. They didn't buff anything specifically about any of this stuff. It's just way harder because of the scaling. Sharks do seem to hit harder on a 7 and hit for like 40%, yeah. On Tyrannical, sharks hit hard as fuck, almost as hard as sharks IRL. That's a good point, actually. You got to think about that, right? Like, Sharks hit very hard IRL. You can't AMS that shit either, right? So, in game at least you can AMS it. You have been out healing the druid most of this dungeon. That's pretty normal. I out heal pretty much every healer in every situation. In 5 minutes. I just remember doing 15s on this and the shark would 2-shot you, so hopefully they didn't buff the damage because it was crazy damage before. No, I doubt it. Either way, you could just you can avoid every single point of damage from it. So, except sushi. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when the last time I played with him was. I mean, out healing the healer isn't really an impressive thing when you're getting hit this hard. If I was doing like half the healing of the healer, then I would just be very bad at the spec. Well, we finished the 15 at least. So at the very worst, we'll have a 14 next week. Don't take so much damage. Yeah, my bad. I wonder if Well of Essence would be BIS for healers running with the Death Knight. Don't know. Oh, 14 motherload. Nice. That was pretty tough though on that 15. "46 days till I'm in the stream all day, every day." Wow, what happens? 46 days. No, at the very worst, you'll have a 17? Oh. Really? Even if I don't do an 18 this week? Huh. Okay, well that's nice, I guess. Motherload with Beguiling is pretty crazy, though. So many emissaries, that might be the new hardest dungeon to clear on time. Yeah, we did it yesterday. It was pretty nuts. The return of the Ace Games days? Oh, you're talking about Classic? Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but I'm probably not going to be playing a lot of Classic on stream, man. It's just not a lot of streamable content until I'm max level, so. The first week we'll probably stream a bunch, but I'm probably just going to take a break from WoW, live WoW that first week. But after that, it's probably only going to be 1 or 2 days a week, maybe. Anyway, yeah, your key will be 17, but you won't get 18 credits for Residium. Yeah, no doubt. Okay, cool. Did you want to do the next key, or do you want to stop? Sean, my boy, is here, yeah. It was disgusting before. What, motherload? What's up, boys? Yeah, not much, man. It's not. Anyway, I got a break? Okay, cool. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Shrine? Let's see Shrine. This would be interesting. Honestly, it's hard to even be excited for Classic with how crazy 8.2 has been. I know by the time Classic comes out, I won't still be feeling this way about 8.2, but I've basically put everything in my life on hold to play this patch as long as I possibly can each day. So, I don't, yeah. That's not going to happen with Classic, that's for sure. These guys are all from the same realm as well. Okay, anyway, we got Storm Song. Motherload is like walking in knee-deep water. It's not hard. It just wears you down because it's a long dungeon. Gotcha. Really? Oh, I'm still thinking of it every day. Yeah, I mean, it's just hard to be excited for a product that I've played so much already, you know? Like, 8.2 is all new shit. Everything is new. I'm learning new things. For a while there, I was learning new things every single day about it. I'm still learning some new things, but it's obviously died down a bit. But anyway, yeah, that's what really gets me excited is when you learn a bunch of new shit every time you log on, pretty much. And it's obviously not gonna happen with Classic. Oh yeah, Mechagon. Anyway, okay. Hello to all. I see there's flying in BOA. Hey Tom, yep, it's been a couple weeks now. You could have gotten flying. I always have the best timing. I came into season 2 like 2 or 3 weeks late, and then I was hardcore farming for rep in season 3. And 3 days before release, motherboard dies. Gotcha. Now I'm 2 weeks behind again going into the new season. Yeah, it's unlucky. True, it's not a new game, yeah. I mean, I'm happy to play it, and it's a fun game, but it's like, it'd be like to say like, oh, I can't wait to play Pokemon Crystal again. It's like, not really. I played it a ton, you know. I've played it a lot, so it's gonna be fun to play it officially, but it's not like there's nothing new to be excited about. Anyway, someone is sitting at a 63 neck. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I would really like to get to 57 today, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Pretty far away, obviously, but 57 means even more stam, so that'd be pretty nice. Okay, this dungeon's got a ton of magic damage. We should definitely switch again, I think. Tons of magic damage. So we'll go back to Aegis as the main and Nullification as the minor. That seems right. I don't know. Nullification as a major doesn't seem very good, to be honest. It's too like one-dimensional, but the minor is quite balanced. Like, it's good. It's compared to other minors, it's good. No one is 63. Highest is 61. Gotcha. We should do an Uldir clear. Apparently, Uldir only gives 100 per boss, but BOD, we should definitely do if we had time. I mean, I know people don't want to do it, but I really need to do Crucible. I'm probably not even going to try this week, but in the future, I need to try to find groups for that because 3 items in there, if I got like 425 or higher, would probably be best in slot for the rest of the expansion. I do wish that Blizzard added the 1-minute preparation buff. Yeah, it would be cool. I wouldn't mind that. Okay, looks like everybody's here. I'll have war mode off. How are you going to have 4 people from the same group with war mode off as Horde? What kind of babies are they? It may be worth to do an hour of BOD. Yeah, we should do it like after raid sometime. The first weeks doesn't seem, I don't know. But like if we were like, all right, we're gonna end at like 10:30, and then we're gonna do BOD probably till like 11:30. And if you want to stay, you can. If you don't want to stay, you don't have. I mean, all we need is 10 people. So it was 900 last week, but there's some talk about it might being nerfed. I don't think it would have been. It was 900 last week. The new raid gave 900 too, though, so I think that kind of fuels a discussion about perhaps it being nerfed. Because if the new raid gives 900, then maybe the old raid got nerfed, but I don't know. BOD, I only need AP, but well, that's, I mean, I could get a Giganto Forge, but Crucible, I need Giganto Forge. I need big upgrades. I mean, these weapons, this is best in slot probably forever if I got a good one. This is best in slot probably forever if I got a good one. And these gloves, which I don't use anymore because they're only 410. If I got 425 of those gloves, yeah, they would be massive. Hey, Metro, look at one Discord. Oh, okay, let's see. Oh my God. Well, that's because they're gear funneling, though, right? It is funny to see, but it's not like that's what the Mythic raid's gonna look like. It's pretty funny though. I don't know why they have Clothies in there at all. That is pretty funny. Diamond Prism is 450. Yeah, I mean, if I got a 455, obviously that would never be replaced. I'll have to get that on my Druid, the weapon. Yeah, it's nuts. It's pretty nuts. AI for Mage and Magic Demon Hunter. Oh, that's a Demon Hunter? I thought that was a Warlock. Anyway, isn't 20 eye level of strength going to outperform and outweigh any proc on... That's what I'm saying. If I got a 425 or higher version, it would be much more capable of lasting throughout the expansion.
With the power of the Tide Pearl, our fleets will be unstoppable.
I use a 385 one, and it's my highest. Yeah, it's even easier as a Druid, obviously, because you have so little self-healing.
Now, let the hunt begin.
Oh, right, I can't grip. I tried to grip, and it didn't do anything. Is that in combat with us? What are your thoughts on trinkets from the new raid? I haven't really looked at them yet. I'll make probably a full video on that once I've actually gotten them. But yeah, I don't know yet. Sorry. Actually doing a pretty... See, this is actually a good job. These guys are doing a good job, like, killing this mob. That's really well done. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's how you got to do bolstering right there. Killing the main mob in that pack first is so imperative, and it could have easily been fucked up. Okay, so there's a shadow emissary down there. We're likely gonna have to kill that.
Beware.
Let's take a look at what's coming up here. Shadow emissary there too, so we're gonna have to fuck with that. That's gonna be very difficult. Stuff on the left there, so we'll go right from now on. Oh wow, Method is doing heroic with 26 druids. Yeah, it's funny. One of the trinkets for Agi users is actually nuts. It's a proc that stacks till your target hits 30%. Yeah, we were talking about that last night. But you got the group I was talking about. What? Oh, Bombkin red combo? Yeah. I've seen, oh yeah, I guess I haven't seen a lot of reds, but yeah, I don't. It's not like they do anything specific to combo together. Imagine having 6 characters that need to be geared for the first. Yeah. I cannot imagine that because I would never do that under any circumstances. Unless there was 6 blood DKs, I cannot. I'm not going to play that many different characters. Maybe 2 or 3 at max. But to have any more than 3, it would be like, yeah, no way, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, there's a group in LFG indicating that BOD is now 300 per boss. Ah, really? It would make sense because that was a lot of AP. You really need to love the game. Yeah, and most of those people don't, I feel like. They love being the best. I think that's what drives most of them, honestly. It's like, they just like bragging about being world first, I feel like. I could do 2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There'd be no way. I wouldn't enjoy playing that many different classes as well. Like I said, if it was 6 different blood DKs, it's like, all right, then at least I could see why people would enjoy it. But I don't really enjoy any other class anywhere near as much as my Death Knight. And I would constantly be comparing the lack of things that my blood DK has and this one doesn't have, you know what I mean?
Beware.
Oh wow, we're gonna fucking wipe to this shit without even dying to the Queen's Decree. Come on, guys, kill it. Why is it still alive? Right. See, that's the bad thing. When I'm second on damage on a fucking Void Emissary, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. They are all under a contract with Method and have to perform so. Don't forget this game went from enjoyment to a job for them.
Beware.
Is there a contract? I don't know about that, but... Anyway, Holy Druids, Batman. Every one of the tanks is a Druid, and the Mage and Demon Hunter for buffs. Yeah, like I said, that's because they're just funneling gear. It's like a leather-only run, basically. It looks ridiculous, but it's something they've been doing for a long time now, so...
Beware. Beware.
Oh, guy just almost got knocked back in the trash there.
Beware. Beware.
Anyway, I remember Legion's launch when they leveled multiple of the same class. Whoever got good legendaries became their main. Yes, I remember that. Sko had 4 warriors or something like that. I remember him making a video about it.
Beware.
And the opening weeks of new patches and seasons are they're really something awesome. It's like, there's so many unique things about like relearning something that I've done hundreds of times. It's so cool, honestly. Okay, this is a nightmare, frankly. How are you supposed to do this one? Can we jump down here? Yes. Could actually skip it, legit skip it, so that's nice. Right? We did skip it, yeah, okay. So that was like legit, we just skipped that, that's cool.
Beware.
As long as we interrupt that, which we did. Oh, careful there. That is not worth it. And it's gonna aggro it? No, it didn't.
Beware. Beware.
Just don't have enough interrupts for all this stuff. Anyway, doing new Mechagon dungeon now. Excited for it. Sweet. Good luck, man. It's really fun. I quite like it. It's not even worth. I feel like it's not even worth pulling the side pack with bolstering, especially when we're not actually gonna upgrade the key. There's a very good chance that these mobs are gonna bolster the boss by accident. Oh, Metro Lol, the Mecha Fight Club chest spawned earlier. Oh, you got it. It's up again today. I did it a couple of days ago, and I like outlasted like 15 people, and they were fucking like literally sending me hate mail, dude. I have never gotten so much hate mail in the form of whispers in this game before in my fucking life, dude. They were so fucking upset because they would fly back and die again. Die, come back, die, come back, die, come back, die, keep dying. It was okay. See you later. See, that's the kind of shit that's really frustrating. It's making this week look a lot harder. When shit that actually has not changed, people mess up. It really makes the week look a lot harder. It makes the season look a lot harder. The very first one I did the other day lasted 45 minutes. Yeah, like they had no hope of killing me. Even like 5v1, they were also under geared and shit, you know? But just whoever had the lowest respawn timer got it in the end. Yeah, not a big fan of how it works, really, but it's interesting. It's definitely an advantage to be a Blood Death Knight, that's for sure. Why are you getting hate? Oh, yeah. If it's not obvious, it's because I'm a 420-some Blood Death Knight, and they are not. You understand? Like, they're all playing like fucking Fury Warriors and shit that I just carve up, and they cannot even damage me. Like the messages were hilarious. They're like, "You fucking exploiter! You shouldn't be allowed to play a tank." It's like, what are you talking about, dude? It's World PvP. What are you talking about? Why would I not be allowed to play a tank? You're just pissing. I've actually played this expansion. You got fucking 150k health. It was funny. I wish I was streaming that. That was Sunday. The one guy was like, laugh now, but you won't be laughing when Blood DK gets nerfed. I was like, dude, Blood DK is the worst place it's ever been in. Like, this is literally like the worst state Blood DK has ever been in, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh man, it's pretty funny. That was really funny though. But yeah, we got the thing. I only did it because I heard that you can get the tanking punch card from it, but I didn't get it. And at the time it was like Omega overpowered. I guess they nerfed it now, but it was stacking up to something like 1,100 dodge, which is much dodge. What? Okay, there's a Void Emissary here. No idea. Now this is gonna bolster one way or the other. Yeah, this dungeon with bolstering kind of sucks too, honestly. Probably just gonna wipe here to the bolstered mob. It's actually killing the queen, whatever the emissary. Should have tried to body pull it? Nah, no way. The emissary would have definitely aggroed. That option's out, at least this week. Okay, this would be interesting. Take a lot of damage here. We could survive with AMS, obviously, one way or the other, but it seems like she wants to cast the ability. There it is. Bubble might save us. It's good play with the bubble, really. Saved us. I just got a bunch of parts and stuff. Yeah. Sounds like the BG we got Metro with the idiots that power level the tune to 120 and instant queued. Yeah, I mean basically it's the same type of people, but I don't know. There was this one warrior who really stuck out to me because he kept doing like the fucking juke move shit with the leap and all this nonsense. He'd be like fucking like charging to one guy, charging to me, all this nonsense. It's like, dude, I have double your health pool. You will not kill me. Just fucking leave. I'll let you leave. I'll happily let you walk out. I won't even kill you. Just run out. You will not kill me. And that guy was so pissed. You can tell he's like, you know, your typical warrior player. No offense. It's weird, but it seems to be this way. Like warriors a lot of warriors who PvP seem to be this way. They all like are really aggressive for some reason. Like super try-hard shit like that charge and all that nonsense. Oh yeah, I'm fucked. I'm not surviving this one. No. That's way too far away. So is this a free-for-all? Yeah, it's a free-for-all zone, yeah. It's a pretty cool idea. This is like water that you don't even have to use Path of Frost on? That's interesting.
Run away, little girl. Run away, little girl. Run away.
See, look at that. No bolstering. That's nice. Anyway, going to bolster the big guy. Nope. Nice little strat there, because these guys are constantly locking themselves down, you know? Like, they're going to just kite themselves, basically. Like, they don't even know how to get to you half the time. They're just casting abilities constantly. So you can pretty much just put massive distance between you with those other mobs. The pack in here is going to be a pain, though. It's weird. We have not skipped anything with the rogue yet so far this season. It's a lot harder because you pretty much there's a lot less that you can skip now thanks to the emissaries.
Beware. Run away, little girl.
If we had one in that under rot though, that would have helped a lot. I'll tell you what, the reaps in this dungeon I'm not going to miss though. That's for sure. The reaps in here were always a huge pain. I always hated this dungeon because of that. Also, Metro, whatever happened to Dark Simulacrum, I wish they brought that ability back. It's a PvP talent now, but yeah. I mean, it was removed because it was soloing bosses in challenge modes in WoD. So, not really surprising, but I feel like the reason it was overpowered was just because they designed things weird. Like, the spell itself wasn't bugged or anything. It was just... Wait, is that a Void Emissary? Anyway, I don't mind rogues being less good. They're not really less good, though. I just haven't seen any recently for some reason. They're still very valuable because you're going to go over count a lot easier now. And that's not a good thing, really. So, you obviously want to skip shit if you can skip shit, but... I don't know, man. Bolstering just sucks. Just nothing you can do here. Gonna just kill people even through that, right? Maybe not. Oh, yeah, definitely. So just gonna kill people one by one until I'm the only person left. This happens all the time. Somehow the priest survived that one. I wish it could pick me, because it would be very interesting to survive that. How'd the raid go last night? Yeah, really well, Tanner. That was the best first night we've had in a very long time. VOD's there, though, if you want to watch it. Eventually, he's going to pick me, right? Has to happen at some point. Everybody else will be dead. It's on the priest again, who's just gonna die a second time now. People come back quick enough so it never gets to me, but... Oh, he bubbled or something, I guess. Grievous is doing work on me, though. Oh, that guy's fucking toast. He's out of the thing, that's why. I'm gonna say, when that first tick hits him for 75% of his health, he's not surviving it. Let's stay in this and not die to Grievous, I guess. Oh, it's gone. I bet there's gonna be some bad ones in this area. Let's see. Yep, right there. Okay, this is gonna be a really tough pack.
Run away, little girl.
MS lasts long enough, please. Oh, okay, it did. Alright, yeah, we kill it quick enough.
Run away, little girl. Run away, little girl. Run away, little girl.
This is still a really tough pack, though. It's not over. Turns these packs into, like, giant packs, honestly. Some of these are really tough. And then again, you know, people dying to stuff that hasn't changed, so it's unfortunate. We did the emissary perfectly, and then that's It's only an 11 though. This shit's doing so much damage. Kind of crazy.
Welcome, intruders.
Anyway, just watched a Bellular video with one of your clips in it. Oh yeah, you're talking about we saw this the other day. You're talking about the one on 9.0? That video is not old. It's only like a month old. A 10 felt more like a 15 last night. Yeah, it's tough. It definitely is harder than they claim it should be. But I don't know. I guess obviously with gear, things are going to get a lot easier soon. Okay, this is not a pack I'm worried about at all. As long as we don't aggro something else.
Beware. Beware.
I really, we had some bad things to say about that Beguiling video there, man. So it's a shame. I wish that dude was actually like a legit YouTuber still, but the fact that he basically just stole my clip without even asking and couldn't even be bothered to fucking link it in the description. Like, what a badass, huh? What kind of fucking badass does that shit, man? That's funny. Okay, we're gonna have to wait, I guess, for this. Just go up here. Yeah, that part really does suck. Yeah, doesn't just suck, it's illegal, but whatever. He gets away with it because I'm not going to waste my time disputing it. Probably get both of these packs, right? It's not that big of a deal. Even if one gets bolstered like 7 times, it's not going to wipe us or anything. Whoa, they're running so fast. What the fuck's going on? They're like sprinting. Never seen them go that fast. Anyway, 300k views? Yeah, seriously. At least linked it in the description. It could have gotten some views, but... yeah, that video has not gotten any outward traffic since his video has been posted, which is hilarious.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
But the thing that's equally embarrassing, I guess some of the video he needed my footage for, because it was stuff that really is not possible right now. But most of what he used is something he could have done himself. But just clearly demonstrating he doesn't actually play the video game. Because like to take the footage he took, it's like, why didn't you just go do this yourself? It wouldn't take this long at all. Like, you know what I mean? If you've been playing the game, it would have taken like less than an hour of your time to get the footage. So yeah, just further evidence that guy's just complete utter trash. It's really a shame because he used to be really he used to make really good videos, honestly. Used to actually care about the game as well, not just views. How did he even find it? No, I mean, it's easy to find. If you're looking for, like, he was looking for something specific. It's not like he found my video and then was like, oh shit, I need to make a video on this, you know? He's like, I need footage to back up this retarded theory I have that 10.0 has some kind of content relevant to 8.0. So what am I going to do? Make some extrapolation based on the stuff that's out there. And the stuff that's out there only exists on other people's channels because he hasn't played the game himself. Yeah, I mean, the video is literally about 10.0. It's like, what? The fuck are you talking about, dude? Why don't we wait till 8.3 comes out before we worry about fucking 9.0, huh? I'll be busy playing TBC, damn. TBC, I wonder if they'll do it, you think? There's a good chance. Now, TBC, that would be more exciting for sure for me. I don't know, though. Classic's got a lot of replayability. TBC has even more, but the replayability in TBC is not very different than Live WoW. Like, in terms of how it works. Obviously, the content is different, but Classic replayability is very, very different. It's mostly world content. I know for a fact, yeah, TBC is definitely my favorite early expansion. It's my favorite of the first 4 for sure. I would say it's probably even over MOP, but The thing about MoP is challenge modes were really fun. TBC 5-mans were really fun, but eventually you would get to a point where you have no reason to do them anymore. It would take a while, but eventually it would happen. Whereas MoP challenge modes, you know, there's always the same reasons. But yeah, I'd say TBC is my favorite expansion before Legion. Just mostly because of the dungeon content and the replayability of the dungeon content. I could see, like we were talking about months, years ago, really. I could see myself like playing on that Warmain server and just like basically like buying characters, buying like max level 70s or whatever, and gearing them up just to do 5-mans. Like I like the 5-man so much in TBC that I could see myself just playing like every spec in the game basically and just doing all kinds of different stuff. Whereas Classic, it's kind of not that way. Like I like the 5-mans, but they're not that replayable, unfortunately. I have to kind of force myself to replay them. Luckily, Prop Pally is fun enough. I'll enjoy doing it, but you'll be playing Blood. Oh yeah, definitely. Sadly, but Pally on Horde. That's all I care about. Whatever the race is, I don't give a fuck. Oh, is that a? Wait, what's going on? No, it's not. Okay, let's pull this mob. They're replayable until you get, yeah, exactly. So like two playthroughs. But at least in TBC, there's so many other reasons to do them. I need to get water after this one. Anyway, 2, are you that lucky? Yeah, I'm obviously exaggerating, but I might go through them 5 or 6 times. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm exaggerating. I mean, I just mean like if after you've been playing for a year, like once your character's been max level for like, you know, probably like 4 months played, there's pretty much no reason to even do anything. There's not very little to do left in the game. That's my biggest concern with Classic, because there's no new shit coming out, you know? At least we don't think there is. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. What's going on here? Why were those sailors up there? I don't know. Anyway, if you only play twice a week, what about your guild and MC and Ani? You'll be 16 months after launch. That's what I'm talking about. Once you're like rating it, like once you're basically like where I'm at with this expansion, once you're at this point in Classic, there's basically nothing to do other than farm gold. Anyway, Metro, no joke, my Brewmaster Monk can go to 1000% dodge. Well, with the card. You're talking about the card, right? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Brewmaster is like the best at it because Stagger procs it. I don't know about 1000%, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. TBC was the high point of hours I put into WoW. Oh yeah, without it? How does it work without it? I know the punch card is really good because they can get max stacks as a Brewmaster pretty easily.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
The only thing that sucks about TBC is the gear is still very finite in that. And
Beware.
that's one thing that I'll always like more about Legion and BFA, where there's pretty much infinite gear progression, so it always feels like there's something to do on my main.
Beware.
If I was to play TBC seriously, I'd have to play like many different classes, because once I've, you know, capped out the gear that they can get from the content I was doing with them, it would be very unfun to keep doing it. I just had 1000% with 34. How do you have 34 stacks of Elusive Brawler? What? I mean, that's not a bug. It's just that shouldn't be possible. So. You're only taking magic damage or something? Is that what happened? TBC was when I started. Wow. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, on dummies. Oh yeah. I mean, Elusive Brawler stacks infinitely until you have to actually dodge. As soon as you dodge, that goes away, so that's not very good. Oh yeah, we definitely should. A little kid running around confused and not understanding what to do in quests. Yeah, but... Okay, that should work. Anyway, oh, okay. I see. Yeah, yeah. How did the druid get by? Alright, so that's cool. So you can actually stealth skip that shit? That's unique. Oh, he used the battle res. Oops. Whatever. Hopefully we won't need it. Oh, there's an emissary there. Well, we won't pull that pack because we don't need it anyway. Actually, don't the mobs at the end get nerfed, right? There's something nerfed about them. I can't remember what. Something made harder. I think it means you get less count from them now or something, right? What was the change there? I think you get less count from them.
The Coltirian fleet is nearly yours.
He runs right through it. That's funny. Rexar, don't run through that, dude. That's an emissary.
Guests, Lord Stormsong.
Oh, there's Ajara. What's up, bitch? Killed your ass last night, man. Down on the floor, fucking Nizat grips that shit. Oh, it's a fucking original DK right there. I'm loving it.
For eternity.
Oh yeah, I wonder where emissaries will be in this last room. We're actually not that far from upgrading this, really. This is not bad at all. As long as there's no crazy emissaries, we got this. Hey, Mete Beth, what's up? Hope you're having good luck with keys. Yeah, actually, today's not been bad. We got a 15 done thanks to Alex's key. And we've upgraded one key today so far as well. It was a fucking mess, but we actually did it. It was kind of crazy, to be fair. Like, that should not have been upgraded. We wiped like 3 times to trash at the end, and then we still upgraded it. Probably go cat form, buddy. I don't know what you're doing in fucking bomb cat form.
Beware.
Okay, I'm gonna eat the one that's on me because it can't be asked. Can't be asked constantly moving.
Beware.
Boss is a bit slow. Good single target though. It's just more health than it should for an 11. I feel like. You definitely buff these health pools. Really does feel like fortified is just as hard. I can't even imagine what Tyrannical's gonna be like. Maybe the trash will be super easy. I mean, the bosses die relatively quick, I suppose, but the scaling on that 15 was nuts. Legit crazy. Couldn't believe how hard those bosses were. The trash wasn't even really that hard. If it wasn't for bolstering, we would have been fine. It's like almost like maybe they tuned up the boss scaling, but the trash scaling hasn't been tuned up or something. That's the only thing I can think of, because it was like the trash wasn't even that hard. If it wasn't for bolstering, we would have crushed that trash, even though it was fortified. But the bosses gave us a lot of problems. Okay, so 5 minutes. We only need 1 pack, and we got to get that 1 pack, obviously, from the pack right in front of the boss there. And that should be that. As long as there's no emissaries, it's probably going to be one.
Keep your senses
As long as there's no emissaries, we're going to be fine.
Oh,
I'm sure there'll be one. Like a swim speed pot for this. I have some on my paladin, but not here. I wonder if you can use swim speed pot on the underwater fight for any benefits. Probably not. Yeah, there's a shadow emissary there. Of course, very tough pack now all of a sudden. Yeah, we gotta nuke the fuck out of that thing.
It led us into its lair. Prepare yourselves.
Everybody here?
This beast will be a worthy
go.
hunt.
What the hell? Why did that do so much damage? People are dying. What's going on here? Oh, well, that's it. That's that for the key. Wait, where are you going? Why would you onk? Anyway, skip it. You can walk around it. We could not pull that. How are we gonna do the boss with that pack there? I don't think that's possible. Oh well. That's the first, I think, legit wipe to, like, that actually cost, like, you know, that was the reason we failed this key, was that emissary. It's kind of crazy. I guess the ads doing their AoE on top of the emissary was just too much. I'm not really sure how we wiped there, to be honest. I just hope they fix the last boss during explosive week, because it's really annoying when he spawns 100 yards away. Yeah, no, I think that's intended, man. You don't have to kill that pack, just have to be careful during boss. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. There's no way I can do. I don't even, you'd have to be so fucking careful. Because, like, my ad is gonna be fought right there, right? So it would be very difficult. I'd have to, like, make sure I run, like, so far away to make sure. That's not worth it. Just gotta do better single target to that mob. It looks like we wiped before, like, we did not wipe to the actual emissary, we wiped to the pack. Anyway, you just have to be careful when, yeah, that's not, it's too much to ask, that's for sure. That guy's wrecking me. Yeah, that is the fast way, Thunder Bluff. There's a port in every major city to Thunder Bluff because of the Dark Moon Fair, but that's how you get there otherwise. I'm not too far away from upgrading it. If we didn't wipe there, we would have had it for sure, but hopefully these guys learn that they need to be using single target CDs on the emissaries, especially on fortified weeks. I'm pretty sure the emissaries have more health on fortified, right? I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Listen to the music of the drow.
We cannot abide weakness.
It's a shame. It's like they forgot to add voice lines for her. With as much as Bronsamdi talked in the dungeon, you think they would have had more. Especially because Azjara is even more mouthy than Bronsamdi is. Like, for real, she has a lot more to say than Bronsamdi did. It's kind of weird. Oh, cool. Nobody interrupted. Burn it, 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 burn it. We got it. Hey, that would have definitely been an upgrade if we didn't wipe there then. 480 AP though, that's fine. Okay, 3 o'clock. Definitely got time for at least one more. I really got to go by 4 though. That's the problem. I got to make sure I got to make time for these this world content today because I'm not gonna be able to do it after raid. I need to get water though, one way or the other. So let me do that quick. Good key though. Trying to find different keys, I guess, so we can maybe get about 1,000 score this week. I'd be pretty happy with that. Alright, I'm back. Okay. So I should have probably only one more, sadly, because gotta go by 4. So this one's gonna take probably at least 40 minutes, so that'll be it. Find something good then. That would have been a good one, but I'm sure they are not gonna swap. How'd the shrine go? We came very close to upgrading it, but we wiped at the last second. We wiped to an emissary in the final boss room, which is pretty tough because that's probably the hardest pack that you could put one in because there's definitely no line of sighting, and that pack does a lot of damage anyway, so yep. Maybe there's something higher. Nope. Wait, why is this? Oh, forgot about the cam, sorry. I just had it off because I stepped away for a second. Good call. Joshua Rowe, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Oh, yeah, so no keys. So we gotta hope we get into one of these, and there's not many. It's either that or Temple, which I could use, to be fair. I guess we'll do 11 Temple. I could use Temple. We haven't done that one yet. I just figured new season, all business. I don't know. I never stream without a webcam. It seems silly. One of my good buddies who got me into streaming, he streams without a webcam all the time. But I just feel like if you're streaming and you don't have the webcam on, then you shouldn't be streaming, I feel like. Just adds too much to the stream, you know?
And which lower do you buy?
The content itself is not, there's not enough going on, I feel like. Anyway, let's reload our page here. How we doing? So that 15 gave us 115 points. That's not bad. We're up to, yeah, 512 score, and we still haven't done 5 dungeons, so that's perfect. We'll get 1K this week for sure. Anyway, I only stream, same here, man. It's fun to interact. I only stream raids, though. Gotcha. How has the new affix been so far? Oh, I've loved it, yeah. It's really good. I quite enjoy it. There's been so many, like, crazy moments that it causes. Like, we had there, like, that affix or that emissary being placed in that pack is really difficult. Like, you have to really be ready for that, you know what I mean? And the group wasn't. So, as a fan of WoW streaming, the human element is so important. I'm just looking to watch a video game. Or I'm not just looking to watch a video game. And the cam is huge part of the... Yeah, I agree with that, Alex. The human element. That's the best way to put it, I feel like. Yeah, correct, George. Ludus capped at 415. Is it worth doing higher keys this week? If you only are after gear, then no, obviously not. But I am not after gear. I don't need 415, so... What I am after is experience. Reaping, experience with Beguiling is more important to me than gear right now. Did you start off doing 10s? Yeah, I did. I haven't done anything lower than, I think 11 is the lowest we've done. We've done a lot of 11s. I heard it's super rough? No, not at all. It's tough to time keys because these emissaries are in tricky places and they slow the dungeon down. But to be fair, I've been surprised at how quick we're pushing through some dungeons. Like, let's put it this way. We wiped 3 times to the trash at the end of Underrot, and we still upgraded it. That's pretty damn good. I don't know. Oh, George, subscribe. Thanks, ma'am. Welcome. That's pretty damn good. I don't really know what else you would want to do there. Man, another group with no rogue. This is kind of crazy. I don't know if it's just because nobody's doing keys this week or what, but these guys are terrible, by the way. This guy's 900. This guy's 1200. This guy has no score. I don't know if that's bugged or what. And this guy's 1100. This is going to be interesting. This might be the worst group we've been in for sure. How is Mythic fighting the same boss more than once on the same tune? Flex, you can just reset it over and over again. You're only locked out to the loot. You're not locked out to the bosses in Flex. It's only Mythic that you can't re-enter on the tune. Somebody said New Orleans is underwater. I said, why? Because of Ajara? Let's see how they respond. No score can be name change as well. It can be, yeah. Or it could be more. See, stupid flying, man. Ruins world PvP. Can I hit that guy with this? Yes. Wait, why is he falling with the parachute? The guy pops this thing on him. Jesus Christ. That does a lot of damage. Usually no score equals hope they server transfer. Yeah. This is a great group for Grievous, though, by the way. 2 immunities. Blood Death Knight as well. Doesn't hurt. Let's see if we can get the potion thing again, though. Nope. I'm running out of pots, though. I need to get that before raid tonight. Otherwise, I probably won't have enough. Have you considered Warrior? Are you talking about Warrior Tank? No. I played it a bunch in Season 1 and didn't like it, and now I like it even less because everybody's like, it's so much good, so the best, everything. I'm like... Yeah, we've talked about this a lot. But no, I don't really like Warrior. If anything, I might try Fury. I've heard Fury has gotten really good somehow. I don't necessarily know why, but again, it's probably the same thing with the Fire Mage nonsense. Somebody's like, I saw this warrior. He did good damage. They're really good now. There's got to be a reason though. That one I've heard from legitimate sources, so I don't know really why. So one way or the other, we are going to be overcount.com in this dungeon. Overcount.com. Without a rogue, you in the past you couldn't get undercount, and now with the emissaries, there's no way we're gonna be like 30% overcount probably. I really like the way this looks, to be honest. I think I'll keep it for this dungeon. It's not... Actually, no, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of magic damage in this dungeon. Might as well keep it. The end does a lot of magic. Anyway, Fury got great when they gave us Season 2 Azurite. Fury was starved for traits, and trait stacking was very effective on them, I see. Let me eat actual food, though. We got plenty of health pots and plenty of pots for at least these dungeons, but I will probably run out before raid tonight. I used about like 40 last night, I think. Nah, probably not. What the fuck am I talking about? I didn't even pot most, I didn't even second pot most bosses for some reason. I don't know why. I just forgot about it. I need to scrap these benthic chests as well. Keep getting benthic. I want so many benthic items, and I keep getting things that can't actually have sockets and shit. It's annoying. Okay, it doesn't look like there's an emissary here, which is... I mean, I guess it could still be here. The fog wall? No, okay. Not one down there either. I was saying maybe we could go right now if there was one. Well, there's more mobs to the right, but... I don't know. It's worth it. Probably not. Probably never worth it, honestly. Especially when you're already going to be overcount, just objectively not worth it, right? Objectively slower to go right no matter what. Unless every pack had emissaries in it. No emissary in that pack either. First one looks like it's down the stairs. So pretty clean start this week for Sethralis. This is pretty straightforward, honestly. Nothing crazy. This pack's going to be tough, but Fort TOS isn't that bad. Oh yeah, Tyrannical is really hard, but Fort in here is easy, honestly. It's just I was worried about the emissaries because there's some odd trash in here. I'm sure there's going to be some odd emissaries too, but we'll find out. We'll find out. I would love to see how they designed and like where they put, like who decided where to put the emissaries. I'd love to know who that person is. I'd love to talk to that person. Because I bet they just had like a list of all the popular skips. Oh, there it is. Forget it. I bet they had a list of all the popular skips. And they were just like, alright, yep, we'll do like 2 out of 3 of the popular skips for every major dungeon. Okay, well we're not coming anywhere close to killing this thing in time, so we got a line of sight. I'm gonna stay back then since I'm not really contributing anything here. Anyway, some of the placements just really mean. That one tall in the middle is awful. In the middle? Oh, that's fine. That doesn't really... Originally, that was gonna pat with the mob, it looked like, so it was gonna make... It was gonna be with the pack. So that was gonna be real bad. But yeah, now it's easy mode. Just run right by it on the other side. That mob, that emissary is still alive, by the way. Yeah, this group's gonna be probably incapable of completing this. We've had like 5 deaths to the power shot, by the way. Pretty sure everybody who died here died to the power shot. That bolsters? No, it's dodgeable. Okay, so I didn't see that one coming down the steps, so that's a pretty complicated one. There's one at that side too, though, so that kind of changes our viewpoint on the whole thing. Okay, this one won't be a problem, I don't think. Just let it happen, I guess. Bolster plus power shot equals death. You're right, but it's an wrong mob. It's an avoidable mechanic, so it should just be avoided. I don't know why that thing is attacking him. Jesus, that first part having the Void Emissary there looks terrible. Nah, not really. Just terrible group, really. That was like a fine placement for it. Plenty of area to line of sight. The only thing is that pack's relatively dangerous, but doesn't really matter. Just nuke down the emissary and you're all set. I quite like these emissaries being just like big single target walls, honestly. I quite like that. Originally, I was hoping the CC would be more of an element, but I think I like this more. Actually having to focus on single target in these dungeons is a very refreshing thing coming off Season 3. Probably by the end, or coming off Season 2. Probably by the end of Season 3, I won't feel this way anymore. It'll be weird, but for now, it's a very refreshing thing to be like, okay, guys, actually do single target damage instead of just play outlaw. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be very valuable. Okay. Looks like we already got the pat here. I was like, he came so close, I thought he would aggro. No lust.
Run away, little girl.
That guy's gonna die to the Cyclone Strike. Okay, stand still. Doesn't even try to move.
I will enjoy watching you fry.
Yeah, this group, I don't think this group is going to be capable of completing this. They don't seem to know anything about 5-mans. I'm not really sure.
Run away, little girl.
I don't know how this guy even got this key, to be honest. Oh, time to solo, I guess. It's just...
Break them, Malaris. Run away, little girl. Beware.
Okay, let's reset it.
Crash.
Yeah, these guys are probably going to be incapable of completing this dungeon. This is like people who probably would have struggled with an 11 last season, so doing an 11 now is going to be very interesting. Take his mage card. Yeah, that guy's... He actually did good damage, I guess, but did not lust, so... If we lusted on pull, I probably could have just finished that, to be fair, because this guy would have been pretty much dead. Okay, first mechanic coming out. Let's see what happens. Cyclone Strike. Oh, they moved! Look at that, big parlay! That's awesome. Okay, yeah, we're pumping it hard here on this boss. Another one. Pally's moving. Good, he moved! Alright, Static Shock. Get ready for AMS. Okay, healer dies somehow. Sweet. Anyway, I could easily solo this as long as the damage dealers are alive, we'll be in good shape. World first Cyclone Strike dodge? I don't know about world first, but yeah. Probably the first time any of these guys ever did it. And world second right after, yep, and then world second death for this fucking priest on a fortified boss. Grievous is the only problem here. We just gotta nuke this shit. Hopefully we'll kill it. This guy's gonna die next time he comes up for sure, so as long as everybody else is alive for that, it should die. And then I should be able to solo pretty easily.
None can stand against our empire.
Yeah, this thing's fucking toast. This thing is toast! Okay, that should be fine. Just gotta stay ahead on Grievous here. Don't accidentally fall behind. And the boss dies. He basically doesn't do damage. Like, this boss is fucking easy mode now. This is all he does is this gust ability, so I could even AMS it if I have to. I don't know how the mage is still alive with Grievous.
Beware.
Got him, lol. Oh yeah. What is this on him? 10 stacks of something. Focused energy? Is that what that is? No, well, either way, there's like no other damage on the encounter, so we're all set.
Beware.
Wait, why am I getting pushed back? I guess the mechanic still happens even if it kills that person. I figured when it killed that person it stopped, but it's funny.
Beware. Beware.
I guess that pally is inspecting the Word of Glory. Oh, probably not. Yeah, let's take a look. Nope, of course not. Selfish healer.
What
Selfish healer.
will become?
Really sucks you gotta tell them like kids so they think for a second and do it. Yeah, it does suck, but that's what happens when you invite a bunch of 1K score people, sadly. I mean, like, there's people in this group that aren't even 1K, that's what I'm saying. Like, they would have struggled with... There's no mountain there, right? They would have... Oh, I'm in combat, though. Fuck. They would have struggled with an 11 last season, so this is definitely not a good group for this. Selfish healing? Yep, definitely. Guy probably just, like, stumbled into a 10 that upgraded and then got an 11. So I don't really know how he even got this key because he's not even 1,000 score. His best key ever is a 13. So he must have just pushed this from whatever it was somehow to an 11. I guess if you get the right 10, it's not hard no matter what the group is still. It's like the scaling is what makes this hard. It's not just the keys themselves. Oh, wow. Okay. Another tough one here. $5K DPS from the warrior, pretty good. I got more shit somehow. How's this happen?
Beware.
There's no way I survive a third one, right? Oh, we killed it though. Nice. Big play at the end there. But I'm sure we're wiping here one way or the other because this is 2 packs now. And everybody's dead except me, pretty much. Okay, let's wipe it up. How does that guy do 8K DPS? How is this even possible? Did next week cash give more AP? Are you asking, does next week cash give more AP? It's already been buffed. That was an 8.2 thing, not a season thing, so. The cash has been giving a ton of AP the whole time now since season 2. Or since the 8.2 came out, sorry. Wait, did I not repair? Oh, I did. Just speed pop. Ah! Okay, we made it. I'm not sure how we aggroed extra shit there, but... As soon as that marksman's cloud is gone, I'll be able to grip him in. Not until then, sadly. Maybe we don't want him to bolster then if we're going to do that. Oh, now he's grippable. Could have changed the course of that a little bit if I did something different. Hey, you know what? That's how it goes though, right? Sometimes you make mistakes. I say this group's living proof. And I'm really excited for raid tonight, though. I hope it goes well. That raid was really fun last night. Sorry for my bad English. No, it's all good. It just makes it awkward, you know. The words you use, if they're not the right words, it's difficult to know what you mean, actually. Okay, where's the pad here? Down. Oh, wait, no, that pad's only here on teaming, right? Yes, that's correct. There's no pad otherwise. Saintly Metro sticking with it? Oh, yeah, I don't leave groups. I've only ever left, like, I think 2 in my whole life. And the one was really, you would have left 2, let's put it that way. There's still this mob that patrols, I suppose that's what I was thinking of. But, oh well. Probably going to stop using pots, though, for the rest of this dungeon. Let's actually put these back on the bar for the rest of this dungeon, because these guys are not worth me wasting my potions. If I don't get a prosperity proc before raid, I might not have enough. He only leaves when there's no other choice. Even then, I would never leave. I'll never be the first person to leave because of bad performance, especially. The only time I ever actually remember leaving, somebody claims I left the second time, which is why I say I left 2 dungeons, but anyway, the only dungeon I ever remember leaving was a dungeon where this warlock was literally just personally attacking me the entire dungeon. Every single thing we did in the dungeon, he typed about me making a mistake. Like right there, that power thing went off, right? That's a mechanic that those 2 people could have dodged. He would have typed, "Why don't you grip that?" or something. Just constantly picking everything that could have been done better by me. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. That I couldn't stand it anymore. I had to leave. Every mistake was my fault, like 100%. Oh, wow. The emissary just got healed by the tender. Unlucky, I suppose. Killed it. Gotta keep an eye on that. So that's another problem with these emissaries, man. Like, the packs they're in. Oh, wow, look at that one. Anyway, just finished my first 10 this season. What a garbage affix. Didn't time a 10 when I timed an 18 last week. Yeah, that's not because of the affix, man. That's because of you guys. If you're failing to time 10s, that's not because of the affix, I'll tell you that. But yeah. It'll be a big step up for people who obviously only played the game to pad AoE before, that's for sure. Okay, where's this? Trying to avoid this patrol so it doesn't bolster here. And then we'll go a little bit bigger. Those 2 together is fine. Kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Okay, there we go. Anyway, well, at least you got a decent mage. Yep. Yeah, I'm telling you, mage is gonna be hot this season. Literally. Literally and figuratively, as they say. Okay, now we've gotten maybe too many. It's supposed to be harder than just using your typical AoE rotation, yeah. You have to actually think. And frankly, it doesn't really require that much thought, to be fair. It could have required a lot more. It probably will in like really high keys, but oh my god, this is terrible. But for the most part, you literally just nuke it down. I haven't really encountered one where you actually had to really be careful with it so far. I was free old. What's the deal with the pack at the end of the bridge? Yeah, we had some trouble with that too, but just gotta kill it. Just gotta nuke it. Pull the first pack and then go hard. Put a skull on the emissary and nuke it. I haven't actually tried if the because like mobs do affect it, right? So like I wonder if what's the name of that mechanic? I can't remember. The thing that kills the pack. It like does damage to the pack. I wonder if it can go on the emissary. If so, then obviously you have your answer. I gotta battle res this guy. I'm gonna die. Doesn't matter. I'm still gonna die. All right. Anyway. Oh god. 23 deaths and not even at the second. Yeah. This group is terrible. Yeah. These guys are probably look at this. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Wow. That is fucking brain dead. Yeah, these guys are definitely, they should not be doing keys right now. They should be doing 8s and shit. 5s, they should just stick to 5s. Painful motivation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I bet it does. I bet it works. Because these mobs just got healed. The one mob just healed the other. So, the one mob healed the emissary. So, I'm running some island quests around for AP in Pandaria now. Oh, yeah, you've never really been to Pandaria? Oh, it's gorgeous. Pandaria was the first expansion where, like, the visual fidelity of the game went way, 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 way up. I'm confused how to get VOP rank 2. Vision of Perfection? You have to do Mechagon again next week, I guess is the only answer. You have to get a pattern from him, and it won't drop unless you already have the thing. So you have to wait till next week. I don't think there's any other way to get it. Brilliant. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's how it goes. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not 100% sure on that, obviously, but that's the way it seems to me, because it drops from him. It didn't drop the first time I did it, obviously, and you need it to do it. So, yeah. Hopefully that'll be the case. And then after that, you got to do it 4 more times to get rank 3. So kind of a ball ache. We're going to have to do that for 6 weeks straight. But I actually did play a little at the start of MOP. I remember loving it, but but life said I had to quit. Oh, really? Okay, we got to get this guy here. MOP was great. MOP was a very, very good expansion. Especially coming off Kata. Being surrounded by Kata and Wad really do a lot for MOP's confidence, but still, it was a great expansion regardless. MOP was when I became like properly serious about the game as well. Like, I was serious, you know, we raided a lot, but MOP was when I started taking like individual play a lot more serious. That was with challenge modes. Thankfully with challenge modes, it really improved my interest. Okay, this is going to be a pain in the ass pack. We really probably should have CC'd here. Yeah, because they're just all going to heal it, aren't they? Yep. Yeah, that's going to be a pain. We should have CC'd this. It dies quick enough, though. But again, this emissary will prevent us from doing anything to these mobs. We cannot stun them, we cannot grip them, we cannot interrupt them, we cannot do anything. But now, obviously, we can once they're dead. But yeah, definitely faster to CC that back. I figured that might be one of the... So, you know, there's the thing on the tip of your head there. It's like, do you want to CC it or do you want to just kill it? Because if the pack doesn't need to be interrupted, gripped, stunned, etc., then yeah, just kill it. No reason not to. But if you actually need... Like there, it healed, you know? Like that was slower than just CCing it for sure. Whatever. So now a 10 is like a 12. Mathematically, I think it's more like a 13, but... Yeah, the scaling has gotten really out of control, so we did that 15 and it definitely felt like more like a 20, even though, I don't know, the thing was the trash wasn't hard. That's what's confusing to me. If it wasn't for bolstering, the trash would have been very easy. I mean, we even pulled 2 packs together and didn't wipe. So the trash was really easy, even though it's fortified. But the bosses were hard. So I don't know if that's just Grievous. I don't know if it's just the people. But frankly... That group did really good damage, but we had a lot of deaths to mechanics that haven't changed. Like, to die to the fucking Harlan boss like that, that's bad. That's real bad. That's that has nothing to do with the affixes, you know? Nothing to do with the season, let's put it that way. So, I don't really know what to say about that. It was a good group overall, but really that Demon Hunter, I think he was not very mechanically sound. But I do think most of our deaths were not related to the season, so it's hard to say. Either way, the bosses felt very difficult, one way or the other. Regardless of what happened and why, we wiped a lot to bosses, and we pretty much only had one problem with trash, and it was, well, maybe 2. I guess you could say 2, because we did have problems. That was because we aggroed the pack. If we didn't aggro the Pat with that second emissary, it would have been fine. Oh yeah, we had problems with that shadow emissary there. Anyway, it feels like that to me, even on a 4 weeks. Yeah, bosses are hitting hard. I mean, it's only been that 15, so I think it's just the scaling. The 11s we've done have been just a joke, frankly. That 11 under was an absolute joke. I was never in any danger on any of the bosses. But then, conversely, that 15 was really nuts.
Beware.
Yeah, it's going to be very bonkers. You're right about that. I'm not really sure how it's even going to be doable. I feel like it might just not be doable. I'm hoping to get some massive upgrades tonight. If I can get some big ol' upgrades tonight, then I'll be a lot more confident. But if the bosses were that hard, and although to be fair, the freehold bosses are pretty notorious for being difficult, like you know, damage-wise. Like all 4 of them do a lot of damage to the group, so I guess it's not that unrealistic to expect that. Plans to stream raid later? No, that's it. One and done on the raid stream. That'll be the last time we stream raid until next season. Or until the next raid opens, whenever that is. Usually I stream the raid. The only reason I even stream the raid is because usually like a lot of people from, you know, a lot of people want to watch the raid because it's not even open on EU yet, but that did not happen last night. There was like 40 people. So yeah, it was kind of just a waste of time. But it was really fun, actually. I really enjoyed like raiding last night, so... Oh. Alright, nuke it. It's ironic because usually the raid streams are like the least fun stream I ever do. Because shit's difficult and people are backseat gaming the whole time. Like, man, that older one was bad. I had to stop it. People were just constantly be like, oh, lol, you should do this instead. It's like, yeah, no. Oh my god, this guy's dead again? What?
Beware.
And same with older and BRD. They were all like almost 200. But I guess last night didn't catch it for some reason. Rage quit? What? Metro just rage quit his stream. The stream's off? Is that what you're saying? Stream resumed. What? I'm not even dropping frames or anything. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it went off. That's weird. I don't know. YouTube crashed? Oh, really? Was it actually YouTube? It's back now. Great. Not on my end. Sorry about that, I guess. I don't. You were offline for 30 seconds. Damn.
Beware.
But went down for a bit. YouTube problem, by the way. Not yours. Gotcha. Yeah, usually there's like... Yeah, anyway. That's good. Glad it's not on my end. Okay, so... Oh, it's not the Void Emissary, though? That's nice. There's an Emissary here, but it's an easy one. This is like probably the easiest Emissary tides, because these mobs do not need to be interacted with at all. And they do exclusively magic damage, so AMS is really, really high value here. Yeah, that's a pretty generous one there. Putting that one there is easy. Even if it was the knockback one, it would be easy, but you might risk pulling those, I guess. I'd probably not. They're far away, but... we don't want to extra, we don't want to aggro extra here, right? Why am I still in combat? What the fuck? Just potted in combat? It's whatever. I'm still using the old pots, so it doesn't even really matter, but... Would you mind to show me the priest talents, please? Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna do that while we're in the middle of a dungeon. You can just look him up on Raider.io and you'll see it. How can people think Metro rage quit? I see him for like 2 years. Well, you haven't watched every stream because I've definitely raged before. I've never like literally pulled the plug. Like when people say rage quit, they mean like just throw everything out basically. I've never done that before, but I have. I mean, last Saturday, not the Saturday that just passed, but 2 Saturdays ago, that was probably, yeah, the most despair I had ever felt playing the game, and it caused me to quit the stream much earlier than I wanted to. That was the most despair I've ever felt playing this video game. And yeah, that obviously stopped me from enjoying and playing it further. But it was not like I quit, like just abruptly. I was like, all right, that's it. Thanks, guys. Yeah, there's less. What is this fire mechanic? Stop it. I can't tell. Wildfire? Oh, that's like a mage talent or something? I don't know what it is. Yeah, I got the shield. I got all kinds of stuff. Let me absorb some shit. I had the weapon shield. I had the magic shield, and I still have AMS. Let's take another one. And Bloody K is so bulky now with all these things. They've always been good at magic, but I don't know, it's a little overkill. But it does add up on the HPS chart. So my vanity's showing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we gotta let that, that's unfortunate. We reset our stacks, but whatever, the boss is almost dead. This is joke mode. Fortified bosses in here are really easy. Especially this boss. Very few mechanics, just you make a mistake, you're GG, you know? Okay, I could take, there we go. As long as the stacks reset, we can take them all day. DK is the best spec to embarrass healers. Yeah. It does put the onus on the healer when you got a tank doing the same or more HPS. I mean, especially by the end. It adds up so much. Like, by the end, I've done like 10 million more healing than the healer has, you know? Using COF. What does that stand for?
This is our true goal.
Crucible of Flames? Oh, no. You can see, it's hard. I know it's probably not obvious based on the icon, but you can see which ones I'm using. They're on the screen. Okay, I'm using Aegis Major and the Minor, the magic one. Null Crucible or Null something? What's it called? Null Dynamo. Didn't out heal me yesterday, no. It's rare. Must have been a low damage dungeon. Okay, there's an emissary over there. That's interesting. Didn't think there would be one in this room. Yeah, the weak core icon. Gotcha, yeah. I know it's probably not easy to tell just from that, though, so I don't mind answering the question, but obviously I'm not using Crucible. Everybody should know what that one looks like. If you never played a tank, you probably don't know what these look like, though, to be fair, so.
How disappointing.
How disappointing, Queen Ajara. I figured you have more to say, huh? You talk so much shit everywhere else, but not here. It's like if they nerfed the shit talking after Bwansandi. Actually, what happened with Ben Askren, I guess they realized, all right, maybe we better chill out, huh? Oh, wait, there's an emissary here. What? Wow, okay, didn't see that. It's got 3 stacks already, Jesus. Okay. It's a shame she's not more interested. Bob Salami was such a grand slam. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they nerfed it. Like, it's not like it's even... They just did it on purpose. They're like, alright. We didn't really like how the guy was talking the whole time. Although, to be fair, most of the voice lines were just reused from elsewhere in the game. Like, there was only, like, a few new voice lines for the season, so... It was a little bit easier to say that they should do it, you know? Okay, that's that. Still have not made any progress, literally. Oh no, we did get one in. Okay, forget it. There's another Shadow Emissary over here, though. Is everybody back? What's taking these guys so long? We might be able to not pull it. I don't know. Well, she is still alive, I think. Oh yeah, definitely. She didn't die. Alright, we can just stay in for this one. We'll be dead real quick. AMS dispose. To pad the HPS a bit, doesn't really need to happen. Anyway, he's calling for Sarah. Who? What? Calling for Sarah, what do you mean? Party chat. Let's see. Anyway, she cannot help you here. Oh, oof. Right. Duh. Okay, I always forget. That's funny. So many people have commented on that over the years. Not over the years, but over the time, the few times we've done things together on stream. And people always comment on that. I always forget that's her fucking character's name. Stupid. That is kind of funny, though. Okay, so yeah, we are giganto over count. I don't even know when we got count. Did anybody notice? Where were we when we finished count? But I'd imagine it was a while ago. Not worth fiddling around here. Let's just kill the shit. Emissary. Oh, is there a shadow one down there? No, okay. Emissary Tides, no problem. Don't really need to interrupt these mobs. It helps, I suppose. This warrior being like AFK on packs is really a problem. I'll tell you what, this is the biggest problem with this affix. You really, like, as soon as this mob is attackable, everybody's got to be on it. It's even worse with the shadow one for sure. You can't have somebody who's just fucking sat there AFK, basically. This warrior must have a broken weapon. Yeah, this guy's really bad. I don't know how he does so bad AoE, but anyway, like, that's the biggest problem. It's like every time I pull one of these, one of the 3 people is not ready. And that's a big problem, like a real big problem. Because these things gotta die snap, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta go down, like the Titanic, so it's a big problem for sure. I have one person basically not attacking them for like 5-6 seconds. Especially after the emissary, for the emissary, you know? Anyway, you got it after 3rd boss. Oh, wow, really? That's crazy. So yeah, we're like probably like 20% overcount here. It's kind of nuts. AMS this chain lightning here, taking a lot of damage. Lava burst too, it'll hit the absorb. It didn't seem to for some reason. Must have hit somebody else, I guess. Oh, it's probably because I had the actual magic absorb, right? Yeah, I get how much HPS. Had to be. Not really. Null barrier only absorbed 72k. That's weird. Let's pop. I'll say this though as well, the pace of Death Knight has really picked up over the last few months. Like all these different haste procs and all these different things that I've gotten, like it's really nuts. It's kind of, I feel like it's right back to where it was in Legion, where things were so like quickly available. Even though I play poorly and lose bone shield stacks, it does feel like there's a lot more affordability than there was in the beginning of the expansion. It was so crazy how slow it was. It was like basically like you'd get like one death strike off every like 30 seconds. But now with like all these procs, I mean, we saw it on stream. Was that last week? Last week we saw on stream we had a 112% haste, I think it was. 116%, something like that. It was on that freehold that we did last week on stream, if anybody's trying to dig for it. First boss with Lust and all the procs up, I had 100 and I think it was 115% haste, something like that. So yeah, I remember when this expansion launched, the first dungeon I did, I had 7% haste. So that's a big difference, obviously.
The hex is shattered, but the temple's defenses have awakened.
I'd really, maybe this weekend I'm gonna watch some videos of, are there people out there who are like successfully upgrading like 15s and shit? I'm sure there's people doing them. There's a lot of people doing them, right? Because everybody's got high keys from last season. But I would really like to see how somebody upgrades a 15, you know? Like to see what strategies they employ, what comp they used, how they operated it. Because, I don't know, these groups have not been very good, but it doesn't feel like we're smashing some of these. Without big DPS, I'm not really sure. We can't seem to get under count. That's my biggest concern. Getting under count, it seems almost impossible now. Very difficult. I mean, we haven't had a rogue. We've only played with Alex. It's the only rogue we've had, and there was nothing that we could skip in Freehold because of the positioning of the emissaries. We should have skipped earlier stuff, I guess, but it wasn't really, I don't think we could have skipped. Thinking back on that dungeon, I don't know if he's still here, but thinking back on that dungeon, what could we have shrouded? I don't think there was anything, honestly. I think there was genuinely nothing we could have shrouded. Because if we shrouded like the middle, we wouldn't have been able to do the dog. Yeah, I'm not really sure. How is the warrior DPS doing now? I was like, you know, like in theory, I think Fury's good this patch. I don't know why though. Well, no, not on Shroud. I didn't read that pat you gripped though. No, but I don't. I mean, we would have been sat there waiting for it, you know. I can't think of a skip we missed. Yeah, I don't think there was anything we could have skipped, so we were gonna be way over count regardless.
Beware.
Like we were already over count by then, so that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know how we could have done that under count. I'm not sure what we would have had to do differently.
Beware.
I guess not every week. The emissary being at the very start is why that happened, basically. So, Fury with Enrage plus Lucid Dream is wild. Oh yeah, why is that? That's the thing that gives you resources back or free resources or whatever. I don't know how it works for them.
Beware.
What just happened? Why didn't it heal him? That thing's supposed to heal the boss, isn't it? Confused. Oh, he used his Crucible of Flame on the boss. That's funny. Anyway, the major slot is a channeled spell. It takes a while, but you can burst 1 million in a tall. Oh, yeah. So I just looked in the 3 to 5 mans you did today. Average overall. Oh, yeah, I kept forgetting to look at that. We'll look at it here one way or the other, but these guys are very unskilled, so it's not going to be a good representation. But yeah, that seems about right. Like 25k seems to be what I expect. But anyway, that's gonna have to be it because I gotta get world content done before raid tonight, and I won't have time to play after raid, so this will be the end of it. Maybe we'll get a nice Titan Forge piece to cap off the day.
The storm
Unlikely.
has broken, and I
Low was 20k from the Shami, high was 28k. Nice. Was that the 15 that you're looking at? Ring? 420, but don't need it. Anyway, no, in the 15, the Demon Hunter did 26k. Oh, damn. 420 blaze it? Yeah, hashtag blaze it 420. All right, well, that's that. Pretty good, no haste ring equals trash. Gotcha. It was a pretty good day, frankly. I mean, we had some good keys. We got a lot of score today, one way or the other. Whether or not that's impressive. What do we still need? Let's see that shrine. What did that give? Shrine gave, only 98 points. But yeah, we still need King's Rest, Toldagor, and Wakecrest. So hopefully we can get those on Friday or something. Yeah, we'll be back Friday. Friday and Saturday, more keys, so I'm definitely gotta find a time to do my 18. Oh, there's Title Core. Anyway, I definitely gotta find a time to do my 18. I don't know when I'll do it, but by the way, you are 5 Death Knight on Worlds. Oh yeah, yeah. Nobody's really doing 5 man, so that doesn't really matter much. But anyway, that's gonna be it, guys. Good stream today, I think. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, or not tomorrow though. We'll see you Friday, and hopefully we'll have more keys that day. So thanks for watching.